tell you the truth.
What you think about the cast of Freeway Part 2, John? They're trying to put together.
You know when they battled, I was right there, right?
He said he was there. Yeah, he said he was there.
Yeah, they asked me who he wanted to battle. I was like, damn, I hope he see me. Like, I ain't know him. He was good. He's better than I thought. I mean, because we went over there. Me, Free, Jay-Z. I think maybe Chris might have been with us. I mean, we just left High 97. I mean, that shit was like a thing. Like that shit was like, I don't think. To me, don't take this the wrong way, nothing like that. I just don't think he's good like that no more.
Who Cassidy?
Yeah, I think the style is not. It didn't come to what the style is out now.
He ain't upgraded style.
Yeah, no, he got perfect. The words fit perfect together, but they don't really be. I mean, niggas complicated out here. But these shit they be spitting now. These niggas out here. You mean?
But he got fans from back in the day though. Cass got
he got fans. I'm just talking about like, see, I'm a person. You know, the person like me. Like, do y'all know what the nigga name for Major Figures?
Billy?
No. The big tall Ed Blava. You know Ed Blava?
Yeah, dark skin,
Ed Blava, the tall, like that nigga. He like listen to songs. He listen like everything I critic. We teach it the same way because we listen to that shit. We fans first. You know what I mean, so like what I be saying, shit be just from a fan perspective. Like it ain't like no competition type thing. It's like, cause I be hearing my own shit. You know what I mean, I was like, this nigga, that. You seen that battle he had with the ball?
Who Cass?
Arguing with the crowd.
He's a face off, John.
Was that face off, Joe? I don't know. They be like on stage, like a battle competition.
Yeah.
I say he asked arguing with the crowd. If I did battle shit, nigga, I would not sleep. Right? I write my shit all night because I'm not getting up there getting fucked. I'm not listening. I'm gonna be on that shit all day. Like you know what I mean, so let me know when y'all ready.
Alright, gonna start it.
I didn't record it. I don't want you to do the intro.
Oh, alright.
In addition to that, we make some bread.
Yeah, I mean, no, we should get. I'm talking about anything you want to know right now. You can just Google it. If you want to know how do I work this camera. You can just go. I mean,
right YouTube,
when I was young, you couldn't do everything. You had to learn. You had to read that shit, or somebody to tell you. It was no.
YouTube over YouTube.
You know, YouTube. What time YouTube came? YouTube came out shit. But
like 05.
Yeah, something 05 shit. I was already old as shit already. 05. I was on already. I mean, I was already getting money already. You know what I mean? I remember Petey was telling me about MySpace, right? And he was trying to explain it to me. I'm like, what the fuck is it for? Like, he like, no, you go in there, people will talk to you. I'm like, well, they just can't call you for. Who the fuck? I didn't understand the concept of it all the way until 2012, 13. And I started kind of thinking about it when I was in prison. But I was like, I don't understand that shit. That shit don't really make sense to me. I mean.
Before y'all start, what's the biggest check you've seen? Like your whole hustling career?
Hustling?
Yeah,
I spent like
I ain't seen like on the streets and just not separated.
What you got the most money from? What brought the most money? Was it music? Was the movies? They probably.
I say because you gotta pay taxes on that movie street money. I mean, put it this way, 05, 06, I was making like $30,000-$40,000 a week. You know what I mean? You gotta figure if you getting bricks for $20,000, right? And you sell them for $27 over Dover, Delaware. And the way I do it, I tell them if you don't want 3, I bring them. If y'all want 1, I gotta come get it. So they always call me when they want 3. So that's 21 bands right there, just one, you know what I mean, trip like that. But you gotta have a line and all that shit. But it ain't worth it in the long because the risk just ain't worth it. I quit cold turkey. They robbed my house one time, the Lincoln Drive, and I said, I quit. I don't smoke weed. I got all the shit I want already. I'm quit. And as soon as I quit, everybody I was fucking with I got booked. And, you know what I mean? So it's like I've been getting a sense of shit. You know what I mean? But my thing is, it's no super hustler. It's like if you gotta connect with a low number, it's automatically bad if you're gonna eat.
What about business? What's the biggest check out of business?
One time when I got signed, I got shit. We got signed for $750. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
But you gotta remember, we going on tour. We getting paid every day. We got $5,000 a month coming from living expense, doing shows. It's just so much. I mean, the thing is, when you're young, you say for instance, you might got $400,000 in your account, right? But you ain't saving, you just getting money so fast that it's just, you ain't spend it all. Like, I mean, I was never the boy, like, let me try to save, unless I wanted something, you know what I mean? I came from nothing, so if I had fucking 50,000, I feel like I'm fucking up. I'm like, I'm 22, I got, mind you, this back, we got signed 99. It ain't 99, that's a long, nigga, shit. I was rich to myself. To me, I was rich. My rent 500. Yeah, I had to move out of there. I said, nigga, I'm rich. I mean, because I never believed that I would even be having none of that type of shit. My expectations wasn't nothing to get none of that shit. I mean, so, but now money different than rap. Money different now.
We were talking about days like rappers don't really get bread like that.
But money more now.
It's hard to get money.
No, it's more money now.
And rap?
Fuck yeah. Shows and, listen, top rappers back then was probably getting $25,000 a show. Unless you Jay-Z or something like that. I mean, that's like top. That's top you getting. You might be getting 215. You're not getting no hundreds and none of that shit. Like, no, this shit different now. Then you got the streams. Yeah. Then you don't need no record label on the radio because you got the internet, you got the TuneCore and all that type of shit. It's way easier now. Listen, you only gotta be famous and be making $1 million a year off rap.
But you gotta be an A-list rapper. You can't be.
No. You don't gotta be an A-list rapper. You gotta have fans. It's niggas that we don't even know. That's like, do you know Tech Nine?
No, he's what, the battle rapper?
No, Tech Nine from the Midwest.
No.
You know Tech Nine? You know Tech? Y'all listen. See, that nigga's filthy rich. Look him up. Got nigga filthy rich off independent. You don't even gotta know him. The nigga, just look him up. He got songs with Kendrick Lamar, fucking Royce the Five. You know, but the nigga is killing him. He been killing him for like 20 years. You mean? So you ain't gotta be A-list. You just gotta have fans. You mean? That's it. It's 300 million people in America. All you need is about 200,000 of them. I mean, consistently, you cool. I mean,
because they were saying like bloggers get more bread than rappers now, YouTubers and all that. That's what they were saying.
But you gotta say what rapper and what YouTuber. That's like saying every blogger get more than every rapper. That's not. That's a statement. Don't tell the true story. I mean, you gotta say like an NBA young boy. Right. Or like a. I mean, I doubt if any blogger get more. I mean, and if it is a blogger that get more money than NBA young boy, that's just his shit off just streaming off. I mean, they streaming the same thing on YouTube. He do shows and all this other shit. Like a person that blog anytime, they shit could just stop. I mean, because they can't really do nothing but a blogger. That's all they can do. A nigga that rap that's doing numbers, he can do all type of shit. He can be in the movies. He can bring out clothes. He can do a lot of more shit than a blogger can do. You mean? But at the end of the day, a blogger and rapper will never have competition anyway. So whoever made this thing, it must be a blogger.
Don't say cheese on this. Yeah, say cheese. Yeah.
So I said it must be a blogger. Like, I mean, but think about that. I know. I mean, you gotta figure. I mean, but this is the thing though. A blogger need rappers.
They definitely do. Yeah.
A rapper don't need a blogger. A rapper can just go on his phone and just talk. Like, I can go on my shit monitor. I can just go on my phone and just talk. Everything I'm saying, I can just say on there. You know what I mean? I could do that all day if I wanted to, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I never look at the competition between a blogger. Like, most bloggers got to start from, there's so much competition in that shit too now a lot. A lot of competition in podcasts and all that shit now, like, you know what I mean? A lot
of much competition too, everybody doing it. It's like,
you know what I mean? But your quality high, y'all got good guests, I mean, so, I mean, but you got to think, it's enough because everybody want to watch something different every time. So you want to keep watching shit, you got to keep on doing shit, you know what I mean? You got to keep, I mean, so it ain't like it's going, I mean, when you have one podcast doing this, they still want to see other shit, I mean, other people.
So what's your advice? Cause I know you had a podcast, YouTube channel that John took off. So what's some advice?
Well, my thing is just like y'all doing consistently. Y'all already doing it. Y'all got good quality. I mean, good content, good guests. That's it. I mean, on some real shit. I mean, I on some real shit. But man, I really just want to see niggas win. Cause I just.
Our product line, that's something different.
Huh?
Our product, the brand.
Yeah, you know, my shit just ran out yesterday.
All, yeah.
Yo, listen, my shit just ran out yesterday. It lasted all that time. That's why I gotta get a whole new bunch of shit. That's I'm talking about that shea butter. That's crazy. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I still got my soap a little. This ain't, I mean, we're going to big block, John.
Yeah. Like, we really the third oldest incense maker in Philly. Like, people don't know that. Like, in incense.
So was y'all with the 08 that used to sell incense out there?
I saw y'all stuff on the market.
You mean the market stuff? Like, like my dad and they go like, they're the third oldest. We used to be on 60th Street for real, 2nd Street. In 95, we was on 50th.
Your daddy and your mom together?
My dad and I still together.
Yeah. That's why stuff traumatized you.
No.
Listen, that's what I'm saying to you. You were raised properly.
No, it's like this. Like, yeah, I'm raised properly. If I like, it's not like somebody. If I notice the app keep going off, I'm gonna be ready to squeeze. I'm stressed.
But you raised properly. Your mind is different. I mean, your mind different. I'm telling you. Listen, everything about you is developed when you're a kid. If you fucked up from the age of young to like about 12, it's gonna be hard to shake that shit. I mean that's the time. That's when you develop who you are. That's when you get conscious. That's when you start getting like. I mean, if you feel merciful about stuff, or you got show no mercy. I mean, if you're a kid in the streets, there's nobody don't love you. Nobody can fuck about you. When you grow up, you might even if you start getting money, it's gonna be like hard for you to shake that your foundation. I mean, but you got mom and dad. They tell you don't do this or don't do that. You gotta get good grades. You got certain shit you can't just do anything you want. I mean, that should give you some values. Niggas, a lot of niggas don't got that shit. I mean, so you a kid, you outside by yourself 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, you 10, 11 years old, you see niggas get killed. You immune to that shit, like for real. Even though it's fucking you up, you don't even dig it because you just been seeing it so long. I mean, And I noticed because I was in a lot of placements with a lot of people, like a lot of from foster homes to juvenile placements. I mean, and I see how that shit affect people. And the only way you can really get shake it is if you really want to. You know, most people can't admit they got a problem. I mean, I'm not gonna say like I have something wrong with me. I mean, because it's an embarrassing thing to say. But I mean, you gotta really want to be different. Yeah, I mean, you can't just think it's gonna come regular. Because I mean, you don't get no love as a kid. No kid should not have a mom and dad.
Yeah,
that's just not this. Especially, I mean, there's a lot of motherfuckers like that, man.
So many.
Yeah, man, that shit.
I heard he's been going to therapy a lot and everything. You talking
about? Yeah, I was
going
to therapy a lot because I was like, man. I mean, my thing is this, like, my thing was that I had a temper. I mean, and I just didn't want to have a temper like I had. That's my whole thing. I was like, damn, I don't like not being able to control myself. You know what I mean? So that's my main thing I was trying to do. I mean, so
it'd be helping, it'd be working.
Yeah, I mean, I think anything I want, I can put my mind to, I can do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, I mean, Christian, sometimes you're gonna be mad about stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't go to that's how I don't be drinking like that no more. Like I used to drink every day. I was like an alcoholic once, so yeah. You know what I mean? So I stopped drinking and stopped playing video games when I came home from jail. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm too old to be playing video games. I mean, I love that shit. Like, you know, so I was a video game fiend. Like, I stopped cold turkey. Because, you know, sometimes you want something different, you gotta do different shit. You know what I mean?
No, I was saying, I seen on the gram, you was on live with Mike Knox, and you was ranting about your son and everything.
Yeah.
So did you ever speak to him since then?
No, we beefing, but that's my son. You know what I mean? So, we beefing, but when he get it together, you know what I mean? But my thing is this, once you keep on, I'm human. Once you keep on, like, trying to play, whatever you call yourself doing, now I'm gonna take a step back. I mean, now you're gonna have to take a step forward towards me now next time. Like, I mean, but if you do what you do, I'm always gonna be there. You know what I mean? But like, come on, man, you're a grown man at the end of the day. I mean, you make decisions, whatever you. I mean, so you can't be acting like now. It's too late to act like you gotta be a gangster now. This when you gotta be gangster. I mean, you serving the consequences, doing whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, any kid I got, I love them. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care how they feel about me. I don't nothing. They my kid. They came from me. I love them. Period. But it's just I love you don't mean I gotta like you. You know what I mean? But when you love somebody, you want what's best for them, and you always gonna be there for them if they need you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the way who he is right now as a young 23-year-old, that's not the person he's gonna be when he's 40 or when he's 35. That's when you're gonna start thinking, damn, I really ain't know shit. Because I was just like him, thinking I know everything. So when I see him, he'll understand. When I see him, I see myself. You know what I mean? But the same shit I used to do. So I know how he I'm strong-headed, like thinking I know everything. Nobody can't tell me nothing. He's probably the same way, but he gonna change as he get older. Like, hopefully I still be around. That's the thing. You know what I mean? So.
I want to talk about the T Grizzly. Like you made a post about
yeah.
chain and all that.
So what happened was
he reached back out to you.
Yeah, T Grizzly. We was talking. That was my man. We was talking whatever. Like often. Like I'm talking about. Like, I mean, sometimes not even about rap. Just busting. He called me one day out the blue sky. I ain't know him, and we started talking. I started doing stuff. I said he had a chain with like some type of logo on. I said I could drink better than that. You know, I always feel like I could do it. I mean, so I just threw a joint for him. Right, I gave it to him, but he ain't never say nothing about it. Like, I mean, so I forgot about it. It was like 2 years ago. So you know what I mean, so one day I'm on the line, I just see the joint like, oh, you got the joint made, like. So I hit him, he wasn't hitting me back. You know what I mean, so you know, I said, let me make a post. I know my fans, they're telling they was gonna stop. You know what I mean, but he called me that morning, and you know, I mean, we talked whatever. So like, I mean, that's why I made a post saying like, he got squash. He sent me some bread over whatever. I mean, but that piece hard. Yeah. That joint crazy. Like, I know he had to spin about.
Yeah, I seen that joint. Yeah.
That joint crazy. I mean, yeah, but you know, just let people know I did it. Like I really wanted to just do credit, because you never know what kind of doors that could open. You know what I mean. Everybody want a piece when they change. Yeah,
and I like how he reached out to you.
Yeah.
Solid and all that. How much bread you get from that, John?
Nice. It's nice.
You nice. Tell the exact price?
It's nice. It's nice. Put it this way. It was more than I would even ask you for.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I know Freeway, he performed 20-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Performance and all that.
I was
everybody
there.
said do that, John. So can you tell us about it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Me and PD and Sparks, we not on speaking terms, right? But what I did, usually I wouldn't even come around for nothing like that, because I don't like to bring bad energy. I don't like to, like, I mean. But I told Free I was gonna do it. And I was gonna start no trouble. You know what I mean? So I just ran and buried it. You know what I mean? And did it for free, because like that's really my friend. Like, I mean, that's like my brother even more now, because the situation we went through. So like I don't be trying to cause him no more stress, because I know what I'm going through myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I came in and did the joint, and the crowd made me kind of forget about that with them. You know what I mean? And even lately I've been on some stuff like, where's the life short? You know what I mean? But like the way I am, I evolve every week, every 2 weeks. I mean, so I might 2 weeks ago I might say, man, I'm gonna kill you, man. Next 2 weeks I might be like, damn, I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm a thinker. I mean, when you think you don't stay in the same place, the same vibe. I mean, you always. I mean, some people be scared to go back on what they said last week. No, if it's better than what you said last week, I mean, stick with that. I mean, so hopefully me, PD, and us probably. I mean, we probably hash it out one day. We talk or something. I mean,
hopefully. When Deans was here, he said, "Freeway the strongest dude he know."
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, because
on Freeway.
For you to lose both your kids, didn't need a kidney, and still just be positive and I'm talking. We had named a recovery house after his son, and while we was up there, it was like hot outside. He almost fainted, right? He still kept going on stage and still got accepted. I said, man, I mean, so he who I look at when I be feeling like all the way down and out. I look at his situation. Even though my life was harder than Free's, what he going through at the same time, losing losing your kids trump everything. You lose both your kids. I'm talking about 1 year apart. Yeah. Man, I said, yo, and still be out doing your shows and doing everything. Then lost his dad on top of that. Man. Then he need a kidney. Like, I said, man, dog. Like, I mean, so that's when I think I got had it bad. Like he got hit with some things, man. So shout out to Free. Then he real spiritual and he's positive. Because I'm telling you, I told y'all already. I try to argue with Free. He don't argue back with me. No matter. I'm talking about. I've done Freeway since 90 something now. I'm talking about. Crazy, crazy. He doesn't never fee up like this nigga don't even want to argue, man. I mean, so like Free is a Zen Buddha. Like he like that's how he act. That's how he really is. I'm talking about. I didn't call Free like I'm about to dish you, dog. Like oh, you tripping? All right, man. Salam alaikum. I mean, it's hard to argue with that. So Free should have been a leader of state property, man.
Think so?
Yeah, because he got like he know how to deal with everybody. I mean, so yeah.
Would it been different?
Yeah, it would been different.
Like how you think?
I think Free more of a diplomat. He would know what to say to me. He know what to say to Beans. He know what to say to
like squashing peace.
Squashing and make everything. He know what to say. I mean, he know what to say without being overbearing. He know what to say. Like I mean, trust me. I'm telling you, for him to he put my fuse down a lot of times. I'm talking about mad at him. He just don't. I mean, you can't argue with somebody that ain't arguing back with you. You look like a fool after a while. Like you know what I'm saying? That's Free. I mean, so like I mean, so Free. Like I said, Free. You should have been a leader, man. I think. Plus, he got good business. He got a business. He hustling. So I mean,
he was in incense one time. Is that true?
Huh?
Was he in incense? He had an incense company.
I don't even know. I mean, Free got all man. All I remember we used to go on tour and stuff. Free used to buy all the electronics, like whatever the new electronic out, he got it. Like what the? I mean, and like he always like mess with the electronics and like be trying to figure stuff out. I mean, that's it. So that's why I see he got the school academy or whatever. I mean, but Free there, but Free thinkers. Free a humble bull. He really Free really like rappers be different. I mean, Free really is a good bull. I mean, like I'm talking about all the way around. Like I mean, so shout out to Free. That's how I like damn Free because I'm overbearing. I know I'm overbearing. I know I get on people's nerves. I know. So you need somebody like me to tell you the truth sometimes though. You know what I'm saying? I know I get on. That's what I mean. But my friends, that's my friends. They love me because they know they don't have to worry about how I feel about them. Because if I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm not faking it. I don't got time to be faking it. I'll tell you, I don't fuck with you. Like I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, so if I say I love you for real.
Have you ever told somebody you ain't like the fuck and get to tell it to somebody verbally? They
know. Yeah, I have to tell them. Yeah, a lot of times. I mean, but niggas know. I'm not talking to you or nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I don't know how. Real shit. If I don't fuck with you, I don't even know how to hide it. But I don't know how. Like I mean, I don't know how to play the game. That's why I don't know how to play the game. Cause I be like, man, this is not that. I should be. You know what I mean? But if I say I fuck with you, you ain't gotta worry about nobody. Be talking behind your back. You ain't gotta worry about talking about you behind your back while I'm there. You know what I mean? So that's just how I rock, man. Like I mean, so that's why I'll be limited on my friends. Right. Because niggas don't be rocking like that. And niggas, you don't even know what these. Right. Plus, I need friends I can argue with. If you can't argue with your friend, he ain't your friend. You know, some niggas now these days, you argue with a nigga, they just panties getting a bunch. They just act like the end of the world just came. You know what I mean? Me and my niggas, we argue. Next day, we act like nothing happened. This is the thing. We argue. We don't argue about. Somebody might argue with you about just. Say you argue about this shit, but they'll bring up some shit you did that ain't got nothing to do with that. All this hard and feelings they had for you. You know what I mean? So we argue about exactly what the topic is. That's it. You know what I mean? Because we don't got no hidden feelings about nothing. You know what I mean?
No, I seen Roost Picnic, you know what I'm saying? Your name on the flyer, so you're performing. That's heavy. How you feel about that, performing?
I never performed there either. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. I never really went, like a lot of times I used to not go to nothing, you know what I mean? Because believe it or not, I was the type of person that didn't want the spotlight. I started rapping because I had to try to get out the hood. I mean, but I ain't the boy that really want to be on the stage and all that. Like, I mean, so like a lot of times I just not even go with shit. Like, I mean, but like, man, I ain't going to that. But sometimes when I do it with State Property, it remind me when I was young. We used to have fun and we used to, I mean, and we was hyped to do it. And I mean, and it was like a dream come true.
It's the reunion, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they calling it, but I'm definitely gonna be there. I mean, because Free got actually that's why. Free can give me free. That nigga give me. I mean, do some shit I normally wouldn't do because I would never been at that show. I mean, I ain't been on no show with them and shit. They done offer me all types of bread. Like even I needed the bread. I'm like, I'm not going because I can't be around no niggas. And I like, I mean, and I know me. I'm like, they're gonna say I started the trouble. I ended the show. I didn't. You know what I mean? So I was like remove myself from there. I mean,
yeah, I'm thinking like State Property was united since the Freeway performance and all that. That's what I was thinking.
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, if whatever Free, as long as Free put it together.
Yeah.
I mean, so like I just got Free a joint about 6 months ago out of Maryland. I got him a little check and shit to come out there. You know? So like, man, him be talking to me, but I think man should do a CD together. I think that shit be like crazy. Like, I mean, because one thing about me, they can say all this shit about me. They know I got them bars. I mean, that's just like that's the whole reason I get to be who I am now. You know what I mean? I mean, so like, but at the end of the day, like I was like looking at the Philly scene right now. The young people, they got to become a leader out of the young people. Young people need a leader. I mean, somebody that's like everybody like respect, you know, both sides or whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't see nobody like that yet. You know what I mean? But I think somebody need to come. Like one young boy just need to come and just maybe that positive rapper boy. I don't know his name. Skinny boy.
LBG Qua?
That's his name?
Yeah.
I think maybe I don't know like if he cool with everybody or not, but like somebody got to do it. No, he not. You see, I'm an old man, so I don't even know who was going. I'm like, I can't even post a couple young boys. I don't know who beefing with who. I don't want. I mean, I like back in the day when we was in Philly, when we was rapping, we might beef, but it ain't that serious. We rapping on tracks and like, I mean, it might be some our squads might go through something, but it ain't nothing like how it is now. Now you can't really gotta watch what you say because it's all about murder. I mean, every argument, everything's about murder. They'll kill you and put this shit in the song. Yeah. You know what I mean? So these times make you just want to. If you thorough, you only want to fix it. You want to stay away from it.
There's a lot of ego in the reason.
But wait till they go to prison though. They gonna see where their ego at in prison. They see people go to CFCF and think they in prison. That's not prison. That's just like formality layover. You just say, I mean.
What's the difference between CFCF and Greater Fort?
Let me tell you the difference between CFCF and Greater Fort. CFCF, you might go home. You going to court. You're hoping you might get out. You mean people? The longest person might have been there maybe 2 years. You mean state prison? You going to people's house. Niggas that been there since before you was born, before your mom was born. You going around sexual predators that rape men. You mean niggas that's like you got to know the rules. Ain't no laughing and playing and joking around. Like I mean niggas will kill you because they don't have nothing to lose. It's people walking around time barred, which means you have no more pills. You're not getting out till you die. So it's niggas in there that's 45, 50 years old. That's time barred. Knowing there's nothing they can do to get out except for a governor's pardon. Which ain't going, you know what I mean? So you got these kind of dudes walking around, and the guards is in the bubble. You know what I mean? So like the inmates run, you know what I mean? The jail I was at, they run it. So it's a different thing. You can die. Like I mean, and then if a nigga got life already and double life and been in jail, you would die.
So with their mindset, somebody doing life, like what they thinking big, what do they think about?
There's different people. Some people got it and just taking it in stride. Some people like
suicidal type.
Yeah, but you know what's one thing about black people? We strong. So you see a nigga doing life, you don't even know you got life. You know what I mean? Because he's smiling still. I mean, you get used to anything, but still, I know it hurt at night. Yeah. I mean, when you wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, do count, and you know you're gonna be doing this forever, and you might be 30, 25. I mean, that's a hard pill to swallow. I'm talking about in Pennsylvania, there's no girls, no conjugal visits. You never had no girl, not French kissing nobody, not hugging. I mean, it's over.
What about the CO?
No, that, but in prison, if you go to a real maximum joint, ain't no lady. First of all, ain't no black guards. Period. We had one black guard to do, like I mean, one boy. Then that's it. All white men. It was like 2 white dyke ladies. They don't even come on block though. So you're not seeing no. We had a black nurse. You can't even see her because they got so many bars. When she go get a needle, this little latch come out. You put your arm on it to give you the needle. The latch go back up. You mean you ain't so like it's done. And then you can't even have pictures with titties showing. I said, so you want to be 25 doing that? You think it's worth it? If you love your girl, don't do it.
You familiar with Mumia?
Mumia Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah.
If you listen to my Cosmic Cav, come up show, I start off right.
Oh yeah.
Mumia, I read a lot about his case and stuff, man. But his thing, they never want to say they wrong.
Yeah, he was trying to pull it like last month.
The pulling the joint. I remember when I moved to West Philly. My mom moved to West Philly when I was like 13 or something. I was on the 10 trolley and I seen Free Mumia everywhere. I'm like, who the fuck is Mumia? So I kept asking.
What year was that?
This was like 1991.
Yeah, damn.
I was like, who the fuck is Mumia? That's how I first found out who he was, and I started reading about him. Mumia. I was like, oh shit. And at that time, he already was still in jail already for like 10 years or something like that. I mean, he already had like a diamond. So he been in jail for shit.
For the 80s, yeah.
Like 82 or something. Like, yeah, he been down for like 50 years.
Yeah.
For like 40 years. Yeah. But just this guy named Joe Ligon.
His hair started falling out.
He on death row.
Yeah.
He was on Oprah. You know, he was on Oprah right back in the day.
No,
yeah, they had him on Oprah. He was on the TV.
Like Joker?
Yeah, on TV, John. I mean, you know, he's a powerful boy. He's a smart, powerful boy. They not letting him out. I mean, you know, white people, they vindictive, man. They don't have no mercy. Like some of them. I mean, some of them, you know what it is? They don't look at us as humans. They look at us as like below. Not all of white people, of course. I'm too smart to be racist. I mean, but the people that's in power, most of them, they look at us like we below humans.
I think it's like white supremacy, like not a white person exactly, but the whole system, white supremacy system.
Because I mean, most white, I ain't gonna say most, but white people I know, my friends, but we don't even. That's not even a thing. Being racist is not even a thing. Like that's some shit that you would think everybody would be over, and to be like, this don't exist. This not real. Because every person is different. Every person got different intelligence, different morals, and I know they know that too. But like for some reason, they want to make us seem bad to make themselves feel better. I guess.
What you mean?
Like, as far as how they treat black people, like, I mean, the powers that be. I mean, for you to want to keep black people poor on purpose, for them not to have no power on purpose,
right.
What kind of possible would you feel about yourself? That's like me, if I got whoever they is, Puerto Rican, anybody, and I feel like I want to keep them poor, something wrong with me. Something wrong with me. I mean, especially, my thing is that you might be missing out on the best doctor. You might be missing out on the best person to cure it for cancer. You might be, you know what I mean? You never know what you crushing right there when you crush a whole race of people for no reason. You know what I mean? So, I be looking at it like, man, I thought it was played out. I mean, of course it ain't. But I never really faced racism too often, like in Philly. When of course in courtrooms and shit like that. Yeah, but like just on an everyday street, I never. Right. Nobody white never, except for one time. I mean, this is about 2016. I taped it. But besides that, no, I never got no racism towards me personally. I mean, so I like, but besides the cops, I mean, there's shit like that. Racist, yeah. Philly white people for the most not. I don't think they racist.
Well, I think it's fair. Like the white supremacist system, I think they afraid of black people like overcoming them. You feel me? Because they don't know what's gonna happen.
You know why?
They're afraid.
We can kill them with love. We can have babies by them and they babies black. Which you shouldn't care, because if it's your grandson and he's black, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? I just know I can understand that thinking. Or maybe they're afraid that the stuff they did to us, we might try to do to them. Yeah. But people not even
karma won't come back.
You know what's crazy? I made a statement saying, yo, black people not racist. All these people start saying all this stuff to me. You dumb. I said, first of all, let me tell you something. When I say not racist, of course somebody black might say I don't like white people. But they're not gonna wait all day and load guns up to go to where some white people have to shoot them up. We don't got time for it. We trying to get some money. I mean, we don't got time to be sitting here worrying about bombing you or. I mean, we don't got. I never met no black person to ever say I'm about to go shoot this white. I mean, we don't think like that. I mean, that's some different kind of hate. I mean, that's different. I mean, so I was looking at that like, man, people. Just seen the people that had dedicated their life to killing Obama. They killed him. Well, the boy was about to kill Obama. He had bombs. He had everything to kill Obama. He was rich. But what happened was his wife ended up killing him because she was molesting their daughter. So when they came to arrest her, they found he had a basement full of bombs, plans to kill Obama. I mean, I said he really had dedicated his life to killing Obama.
Yeah, there's probably more people like that too.
That's what I'm saying. And the person you don't even know at all. I said, that's when I said, yo, these motherfuckers, the hate is different.
It's sick, yeah.
I mean, but at the same time, you know, it's white people like John Brown and stuff like that. They died for black people rights. I mean, so when you say something about all white people, it's like, damn, you disrespecting people that lost they gave their life for black people. So like, that's why I said some statements you can't just make, like, I mean, because it won't fit. You know what I mean?
I was on your YouTube channel. You talking about the Will Smith movie?
Yeah. But it's crazy because I seen that picture with the guy with the whips on his back, but I never knew who is his story or who he was.
Me neither. So you told me about that.
That movie. Did you see?
I ain't see it. No, I see it.
The movie tonight, man. That movie make you feel a hopelessness of it. Like it's no way to escape to. Yeah. You mean like you can come up north, but still it's the same. Like I mean, still slavery, and people can come get you, and you ain't do nothing wrong. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine me believing in God still. If I'm sitting here being born in slavery, never did nothing wrong, getting beat, they raping my wife, they selling my kids, and I'm still believing in God. I would think that God don't like me, or God don't. I mean. God only mess with them. That's what I would think. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine how kind of faith they had to still believe in God like that when their life was so terrible. You know what I mean? Because either God, if he exists, he don't mess with you, or he don't know. So if he don't know, that means he's not all powerful. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, what kind of sense can you make of it? It ain't like it happened for a little while, then your life get better. It's like that your whole life. I mean, even if you live to be 100.
Yeah, whole life in slavery.
You know what I mean? So like I'm like, so my thing is like, so what was if God is even not all powerful or he's not all good? He can't be both. Because if you're all powerful and all good, it's certain things you just can't let go.
Do you get backlash from questioning religion? Because I know you talk question religion.
But people backlash, what I tell them is this: I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just guessing because my guess is just as good as yours. Right. I mean, because any book that you get, the Quran, the Bible, somebody wrote it. I don't know who wrote it. I wasn't there. They can tell me anything. People can tell you anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I said, well, if it's a guy and he made me, he's smart enough to make me, he can understand why I be questioning it. How could you be mad at somebody questioning something that means so much? I mean, your whole existence. You know what I mean? So like, when I was young, I used to be scared because I was real religious when I was young. Real religious. I mean, that's the thing about me. I was always, people didn't know because I don't carry it on my sleeve. I don't walk around religious. But I think about God every day, all the time. I mean, that's
you was Muslim, right?
Yeah, I was Muslim. Yeah, I mean, but I read the Bible. I used to be in jail a lot, so I used to always wonder like, why are we here? That was my question. I had that question every day. Why are we here? Like, you don't never wonder why we're here. I mean, like, people be proud to be black, but like, ain't like you got a choice to pick to be black. You ain't had no choice in it. So we take pride in stuff that we don't have no control over. You know what I mean? And then like even like a white person, I'm like, you ain't get to pick to be white. We all humans, and I can't believe we ain't not on that yet. You know what I mean? Or even how they do the Mexicans. They say Mexicans can't come to America, right? Mexico's connected to America. You ain't got to walk over no water. If anything, they should be here more than anybody. You know what I mean? I'm asking the white boy, I said, why would you think Mexicans can't be in America? And Mexico's damn it. Y'all put a border right there. Mexico and America is the same thing. They stuck together.
That's their land for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they been here. White people come here and they so arrogant. They forget that they took this land from somebody else. Like and they say here like, well, we built this wall. I said, well, I mean, they did make this country popping and made like opportunities here, but I mean, they don't give nobody. They forget what they do. They forget the stuff that they do. I mean, even how they did bring crack to the hood. They got caught, but you will get 20 years for it. They can just do anything they want. It's like low repercussions. I know y'all seen this Black Wall Street. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
That right there killed me, man.
Of course, yeah.
Them people right there, by now they would have been super rich. They kids and everybody would have been benefiting from it. I mean, so it's like this skin right here, man. It could be a hindrance if you let it. I mean, especially
we became a lot.
Huh?
We became a lot.
Yeah, that's our one asset that we got. Yeah. I mean, we strong. Yeah. We can take anything. You can do anything to us. I know niggas that go through the worst shit ever and they still be regular. Smiling and regular, you know what I mean? Where though, you know, some races they can't.
Suicide. Killing themselves.
Yeah, listen, this is a Russian billionaire. He lost like $5 billion on whatever. He got in front of a train and killed himself, right? But he still had $1 billion left. I said, bro, listen what you doing, bro. First of all, bro, you old. You're 80. You about to die anyway. Chill out. He stood in front of a train. I said, yo, this is different. This is a different type of greed. Imagine you wake up with $1 billion. We like stand in front of a train. We about to go.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
He said, "Oh no, I got less money than Oprah. I'm about to kill myself. I can't have less money than Oprah." I mean, like I said, man, it's a different mindset, man. You mean?
Oh, you made a post about Cosmic Kev on your page and all that, and he getting like a lot of backlash and everything.
What? I didn't know. What
well, a couple artists in Philly calling him out, saying he ain't really looking out for the artists in the city type time.
But he can't look out for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta I remember whatever happened between me and Cosmic Kev. He said I said something between his kids, disrespectful, right? When I was young, I don't know. So I never get played by him. I mean, but
cool now, right?
Yeah, cool now. So, but I kept and it'd be hot to make him say yo. So I said, yo, man, tell Cosmic Kev, man. I mean, so but my thing was I know I needed him because that platform he got is like, especially if you rap, you gotta be Cosmic Kev is like if you're gonna rap and go to the next level in Philly, you gotta go to Cosmic Kev, John. I mean that's just like a rite of passage. So my thing is this: instead of complaining about what he doing, what he don't do, make him notice you.
They saying like he a gatekeeper and also politics and also artists like Pammy Rock paid to get on her.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta do whatever you gotta do.
Right.
I mean, sometimes because you gotta think if a person right there, because you're not gonna like everything you gotta do, but if you're trying to get to a certain destination, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Or keep bugging him. That's what I did. Yo, what's up, man? Come up there. Cause Cosmic Kev a cool boy. But you don't understand. He got powerful. He got power because he got and he had that shit for a long time. So like, if a person like that, you gotta whatever they ask you to do, you gotta just bend down and do it. If you're trying to get to where you're trying to go, we can't have pride if you're trying to get to where you're trying to go. I mean, like he asked me for nothing outrageous. I don't know what he asked for, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, but at the same time, if Cosmic Kevin don't do it, make your own platform.
Oh, do you think it's like people say his age too? Like he should do something else now. Like he should retire from DJing. You think?
You know why he shouldn't do it? Why would he leave his job?
Right.
Well, that's like somebody saying, come to your job, tell your mom she should leave her job because she old.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, if they keep that spot how long he had it, that means his ratings got to be up.
For sure, yeah.
So like, I mean, why would he quit his job? Like, I mean, that's the job is paying him. Like, he's not going. The only way Cosmic Kevin gonna leave that joint, he probably had to be dead. You could be on, like, look at Tom Drainer and all them guys.
Yeah.
They getting paid off the radio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, instead of complaining, I would say, listen, let me figure a way how to reach out to him.
He has so many legends on. He has J. Cole on that joint, Kendrick Lamar on that joint, Big Sean on that joint.
Man, I was on that joint a couple times.
Oschino on that joint. He had A.R. Cassidy freestyle. So many people on that
But
joint.
you gotta go on because once you go on there, it's like I mean, that's that means something.
Right.
I mean, so I mean, because I was on K Slay, like no problem that I'm back on Cosmic Kev, but I know if they could tell me no. I'm prepared for them to tell me no.
Who, K Slay?
Any of them, any DJ, but because they could just that's their right to say no. But so I would say, well, what I got to do to get on there? You know what I mean, that's my thing. Instead of the problem, I'm trying to get the solution. You know what I mean, complaining not gonna do it. Complaining gonna just make a person look at you like now. Even if they do it, once you complain, even if they do it, it ain't gonna be the same energy. Like you know what I mean, if you come to them like, well, tell me what I got to do to get on there. I mean, it don't even gotta be a serious thing. That's why sometimes your approach is everything.
Right.
I mean, if you know what you want, you know what you're trying to do. I mean, you gotta bite your tongue sometimes. You mean, and I had to take a long time to learn that. You know what I mean? Because I probably said, I don't know what I said something smart to Cosmic Kev for. I don't even know. He said I did. I believe him, but I don't remember because I used to be a dickhead.
Right,
like,
right.
I mean, he said, yo, man, you said some shit while I was with my kids. I said, yo, if I did, I'm sorry. Like, because Cosmic Kev a cool boy. I don't fuck with him. Like, I mean, but I mean, my thing is this. You don't need radio no more. Go get it just like this. Put all the young people you want to fully on your joint right there. I might do it. How about that? If they want me to do it, I'll do it.
You gonna start doing it?
I'll do it, man.
ACAP? ACAP?
Who said ACAP?
Yeah, right here, yeah.
Why not? I mean, if I can do it here, if I have it popping. I mean, because I make sure, I might get Cosmic Kev on here to see if he can spit a couple bars. You know what I mean? Kev, I'm going to write you 10 bars. Come on up here. You know what I mean? But no, Kev a good dude, man. At the end of the day, you got to fit into the system. The system's not going to fit you.
Right.
You got to fit into the system.
Sure.
I mean.
So, you know, it's summertime now, you feel me? I mean, springtime, weather getting warmer, and we was talking about the killings. So, what's the solutions? How can we stop the killings this summer?
First of all, this is the thing. First of all, I don't think it's good no solution now because the retaliation. Now, if you kill somebody's family or brother or cousin, they're not trying to hear nothing. You know what I mean? So I think it might be too late. But what it could be like, as far as new people that's going about the beef now, I think they should like understand about prison, understand what they taking a risk on losing. Because sometimes they forget. I mean, we're gonna do this. All they gotta do is the cops be right there, and then you get booked. It's over. You know what I mean? So. And plus, they got to start understanding what life about. Life is meaningful. Somebody powerful made us. You know what I mean? And so, and when you die, you're gonna meet whoever it is. I mean, you do want to have that on your rap sheet when you go for court. You want to have that when you die. You mean? Because at the end of the day, we start getting old. You start thinking about stuff like that. Like I think about it all the time. I mean, young people don't like I think about it yet because they're still young. When they start that time, you're gonna die, even if nothing happened to you. Do you want to die knowing you killed these people for no reason? I mean, like and stuff like that. I mean, you want to take a risk on that? That's be my guess. I mean, but I think a lot of things tougher with money. These niggas need jobs, or they need some type of outlet to make money. I mean, somebody in the neighborhood, it should be somebody in every neighborhood that shows people something, some love, something. A lot of people just don't got nothing to do. They just following the wrong people.
Talk about making money, cause you always talk about making money online. So what's some advice?
But this is my thing. You can get it. You can make clothes. You can see what your neighborhood need. You can start a laundromat service. You go pick up their clothes from your house, wash them. But there's so many ways I can think of getting money. You go to the grocery store for people. You can do everything that they do, DoorDash and all that stuff. You can make your own job for people you know in your neighborhood. There's so much stuff you can do, but you gotta have that pride. Young boys got that pride. They want to automatically be rich, like people on Instagram. Man, Instagram shit fake. I mean, they see on Instagram, I gotta get a Rolls Royce. I can't do that, man. My thing is this, man. You taking a risk with your life killing somebody. Because if you get caught, you're dead. You gonna be worse off than the person you killed. I mean, because you gonna be in like deja vu every day the same, and you 20 something. I mean, so I think young boys just need somebody to talk to them that they respect. Somebody that they know. See, a lot of times if a square try to talk to them, they like, nigga, you don't understand. I mean, they won't say that to me because they know, well, they probably don't know me, but they know I've been through all that shit. I mean, but I still don't understand this era, this generation though. You know what I mean? I would have to listen to them first, see what they going through because this generation is like, murder is right there. When I was young, murder was like, niggas got killed, but not like that. Not like this shit, like for real. Like these niggas come to, I mean, broad daylight, all that shit. So they know they chances of they gotta be careful how they move and what they say and You can't right now. Don't even get time to be a young rapper. Rappers getting killed like more than any. Like that shit is like. I mean, so it's like my thing is this: they need to get a girlfriend and follow their girlfriend. Real shit. Your girl will keep you safe. She won't get on your nerve till you come in the house and all that, right? But you'll be safe. I mean, you'll live to see another day. You don't want to die not being the best version of yourself. Yeah. You die before you get to become the best version of yourself. Yeah. If I would die when I was 18, I would have never knew like none of the stuff I was capable of doing. You know what I mean? I got lucky. So like, I just tell the youngest man like they gotta listen to somebody before it's too late. You know?
I wanted to ask you about Troy Ave situation. What you think about his whole case?
I don't really know the case. I remember when it happened, like, because I was on Textone podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah, I was on Textone joint. So Textone is a gangster. The whole way he carries something, the way he talk, like, man, I'm gonna get along. You know what I mean? Because like he hit me. So, but I don't know. I know Trey Ave has words, or whatever. I don't know how to shoot him. I don't know who shot who, whatever.
Then they say he shot his bodyguard. Textone shot Trey's bodyguard.
Mm-hmm. And then Trey told, right?
Yeah, told, yeah.
My thing is, once you tell, you should just be quiet. You know why? Only reason I say that because if you're a citizen, you tell, it's cool. That's your right. But once you're talking shit, you rapping, you talking all this gangster stuff. If you tell, it's like, nigga, all right, once you tell them, shut up. You told, because a realist understand why you told. You told you want to be home with your family or whatever. But you can't be talking street shit and then tell.
So you think his career over? He's still doing music, still doing diss tracks?
I mean, if he was white, it wouldn't be over. Right. Like if he was 6'9", it wouldn't be over. You see, if 6'9" be in Iceland and shit like that though. You know what I mean? But like the boy Gunner and all those people like that, like you can't. Niggas not gonna.
Gunner career over.
See, I can never say his career over because I'm not God, but I can say this: a lot of niggas ain't gonna be fucking with him. Period. Like I mean, because it look weird now. You told like you ain't even get the chance to even. You just told him your man, you threw him under the bus. Like, but you talking all this gangster shit. Now you rap like Jesus walked and shit like that. You could. Kanye West told niggas won't give a fuck.
He ain't the gangster rapper.
Yeah, Kanye West told him gives a fuck. Yeah. You can't be a gangster rapper and then tell him because that's like nigga, what are you talking about? Even though we know it's entertainment, black people we don't take shit like that. We take it as like nigga, you can't be saying this and then do this. You know what I mean? But 6ix9ine can do it because you know he Mexican, but you know Mexican is he not black. Put it that way. You know
I mean, it's good for the culture though.
Huh?
I think it's good for the culture.
What to tell him?
You know, like you tell you get like you got some type of like you can't just be doing anything and allow anything.
He's talking about cancel culture. If you tell me I cancel you.
I think we should. I mean, my thing is this. I hate to see somebody not feed their family, but sometimes you giving a narrative to fans, young fans, to do what you do, and then you go do the opposite. You know what I mean? Then you get your man. You get text on this time. All this. I don't know how much time he got, but he gonna get some time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that right there is corny.
In New York, that's my New York.
New York don't play no games. Them gun laws. Them gun laws. But I mean, I didn't like Trey Ave from the rip though.
I thought he was hot.
I don't know him. I'm not talking about his music. I never even heard his music. The way he's arrogant. I mean, I don't like people that be too arrogant like that. Like I mean, now if I met him, I might feel different. But from what I seen from outside, I'm like, this nigga, what the fuck is this nigga?
What you think about the T.I.? They said he told his dead cousin. What you think about telling the dead?
I mean, T.I. used to be one of my top guys. I said mess with like, but this new T.I. I don't know about this new T.I. I mean, like he started being a comedian. I'm like, fuck, you being a comedian? Okay, that was kind of weird. I mean, then he started like talking about one of the first people, and he started trying to be an actor. He started just doing it like a little bit too much, like he wanted attention. You know what I mean? So that wasn't the T.I. that I know that I was. I mean, banging with. But I mean, you telling your dead cousin, that's something I wouldn't have said. I would just kept that to myself. You know what I mean? Yeah, you mean? Because it makes sense. But is that something that wasn't nobody's business?
So is telling the dead wrong to Oschino or?
My thing is this. I understand why he did it. My thing is, you don't supposed to talk to the cops, period. I mean, I ain't telling you nothing, man. You don't even twist my words up and say nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't saying shit. I mean, plead the fifth is you're right because you can't incriminate yourself. I mean, that's what the whole thing is for. So when you talking anyway, period, you're talking too much. Like for instance, I got locked up for murder. He said, well, the person that did it was in an IROC Z. I said, I don't got no IROC, I got a Cadillac. They switched it to a Cadillac. They switched to the person who did it got a Cadillac now. So that's why you can't say nothing to these boys. Like, man, you try to think you saying some innocent shit, they take that shit and, you know what I mean?
Telling yourself, you don't know that.
I mean, so I got a lot of experience with the cops, so I know that there. You know what I mean? I ain't saying nothing, man. Period.
What do P&B Rock mean to Philly hip hop? P&B Rock.
P&B Rock was special because, you know, he was like almost like a singer, rapper, and we don't really had to. Plus he blew.
Versatile, he can switch up.
He blew, yeah, well, the first time I heard him, he was on, I think Cosmic Cab, he was doing a freestyle about gel. And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? Yeah. You know what I mean? But P&B Mean was locked up together, you know what I mean? So we got a couple tracks together, you know what I mean? But the way he passed, it felt like it was like my family member. That shit was like real painful and hurtful when I seen that, man. It was like, You mean, like at the end of the day, he's feeding his family. Like, you mean, you made it. Like, and then but see, LA can make you think that it's sweet because it look all pretty. You got them trees, the sun out. You mean, you ain't home in Philly where it look all dirty. It looks dirty and dangerous here.
Yeah.
You mean out there?
Clean.
It look, you go to the worst hood. It look beautiful, palm trees and stuff. So you can forget. But I don't forget. But you can forget where you at. You mean, because at the end of the day, if you had somebody supposed to be no point, you should be able to wear your chains everywhere. But that's not the case. You can't. Because even if you had them chains on the Philly, somebody,
Even cool.
I don't know. These niggas out here is treacherous. That shit, y'all don't know. The wrong niggas see that they gonna be coming for you. I mean, that's but in Philly you'll be more on point because you just know. Like, I mean, out there you just mind you, you just happen to ride
from there. He just
Then they know if you ain't from there, you flew out there, you ain't got no burn unless you out there with somebody. You ain't taking no burn on the plane. You're not driving to Cali. Well, I just drove to Cali like last year, but you're not driving to Cali. You know what I mean? So niggas like then Cali niggas rob you. They rob you.
Yeah, young boy 17 did it. Him in his park.
I'm not seeing it. But then they come to this baby mom and she ain't even had nothing to do with it. They just happen to already be there and they seen him come in. I mean, and that's why they got him. They say we seen B Rock pull up. I think it was in the Bentley or something. And they say went in the joint like, oh shit. Yeah. But what kind of father seen your son in there to do it? And you in the car? Yeah. What kind of nigga? That's different. That's different. You know what I mean? So young boy, they both gonna do life. I mean, for nothing, for a chain. You know what I mean? That's my thing is this: if all would have went in there and robbed P&B Rock, he could have took the chain down and not killed him, and it'd all be perfect, all be cool, nothing. You know what I mean, you took P&B Rock from a person that feeds his whole family and a person that is successful for a chain. So imagine how somebody white look at us. These niggas can do anything. They don't understand that people really is.
Materialism, you feel me?
Plus, when you get somebody poor all their life, any chance they think they can just get a fun, if they get 20,000, they think they're gonna be happy. Like it's gonna make their life different. They don't know that's not gonna make your life different. I mean, you're gonna be having a couple money for a couple months or a couple weeks, and then you're back in the same situation. But now you did a sin that's gonna be on you forever. You know what I mean? But people don't think past go. You know what I mean? They just because I mean, if you're a grown man and you still doing stuff like that with your son, you need to be in jail. Some people need to be in jail. You don't need to be out here nothing. The dad will say, listen, I do shit like that, but you're not doing it. I'm not. I mean, you gonna let your son go in there and you in the car? This nigga.
You think he's like mental problems, sick in his head type?
Not to that. I think he's just a coward.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's like my brother. My brother, we used to do robberies. He always want to stand outside. I gotta go in and do it, right? So sorry, you want to stand outside? I'm gonna start stuffing on you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like, my thing is, some people just ain't built for that. You know what I mean? Like I was scared to go in the store and try to get a job. Nervous as hell, but to come robbery, I'm comfortable. I mean, there's some backward shit, like, raised wrong, backward shit, I mean. But, like, the dad was a sucker, because the real nigga was like, man, son, you ain't going there. Matter of fact, you leave. I'm about to go do this. I'll see you at the house. I mean, but your son, he's scared. He probably ain't got no experience. He killed him, I mean, like for nothing. Threw his life in the trash. And California got the worst prisons ever. Worst prisons ever, man. So, like, I mean, that was a tragedy, man. But, but at the same time, it's designed for us to be like that. I mean, it's designed for us to be like that.
Sad John situation.
Yeah.
PNB, do you see PNB be able to to be like a voice like PNB Rock? Like, did that know?
PNB?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it just got to say, listen, PNB Mean make the same music like his brother. The same thing. He got the same.
He ain't got the fan base.
He ain't got the fan base, but he got to do is step it up and be consistent. I mean, plus PNB Mean, you know, he been upstate. No, he was upstate as a young person. He was up there with me. I mean, he's upstate as a young person, and he cool. He like a little bit more street than PNB Rock. I mean, but he got the same talent. I mean, and I think Philly will back him. I mean, so right, I mean, he doing stuff though. I mean, but like PNB Rock was like special. Yeah. He put them songs together. He's special. I mean,
he making hits.
He making hits.
Hits on hits.
But PNB Mean can do the same thing. All you gotta do is sit down and focus. I mean, 'cause I know Philly will support him. Because
what advice you got for him?
Huh?
What advice you got for him?
I mean, that's my man. I love him. I mean, I just tell him to stay consistent and keep on pushing. Because nothing worth having is gonna be easy to get. I mean, so you're gonna have to fight through some things. I mean, because first of all, they're like you PNB Rock brother, no matter how big you get. But use that as a plus. I mean, instead of taking it as a negative, use that. I mean, some people take it as a negative. I use it as a plus. I mean, anything I can get me. So yeah.
So like, yeah, I see like state property starting to unify and everything. Mm-hmm. So do you ever see like the whole rock unifying with Jay-Z?
No, I don't see that. No, I don't see that. I mean, because my thing is this: I ain't see beans at a rock lunch yet. But whatever they be having, I ain't see. How Mac ain't there? How Mac not there? You feel what I'm saying? And Jay-Z, you don't gotta. Even if I got invited, I don't think I would go anyway. I don't think I would go. You know what I mean? Because like I can't be fake. Unless I could just sit around and talk to Jay-Z on the side, like, like I mean, and he might, because at my eyes, I'm just as important as you is, And if you don't see me like that way, we don't need to be talking anyway. Because money don't mean nothing. Money means nothing. Only means something to the people that worship it. If you're a nigga that shit don't mean nothing to you, you like, man, this nigga. Plus, your money ain't my money anyway. You should be able to talk like men. I mean, so like, my thing is this: when you in trouble and Nas and other people was on your ass, like I always say time and time again, you called us. You know what I mean? You called us. You called Beans. You had. I mean, so my thing, how the fuck you act like you don't know? You know what I mean? Because the Nas shit your shit would have been over if you would have crushed. You know what I mean? But you had, I mean, if you know that type of shit happened in New York. A nigga crush you, your shit, y'all battle. Like I remember Cannabis and LL and the shit like that. Your shit would have been over because niggas was really liking Nas shit better. That Ether shit, I ain't like it better. I like the Jay-Z shit better, but niggas was liking Nas shit better. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nigga, then they seen Jay-Z had us. They like, oh, these niggas got us. You got a team of niggas. We dissing niggas. We don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So like, nigga, how the fuck you ain't got Beans up there? You know what I mean? So I see all these weird niggas up there. You ain't got Mac up there. I don't like that. Now, I ain't talking about myself. Like, Mac supposed to be up there. No matter what the difference is me and him had, Mac supposed to be up there. Yeah. Period. Right at the table with the little yellow suit on laughing. Like, how you laughing and joking and all that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So maybe I need to be Mac manager. That's probably what it is.
You think Mac can go?
Huh?
You think it go?
Yeah, Mac can go.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, Mac can go. I tell Mac, when you get up there, tell nigga you need $3 million. You know what I mean? you got to ask for what you want. You know what I mean? Y'all can tell you no.
Yeah.
I mean,
what about Dame Dash? You see him and Jay-Z and Dame Dash unify?
I hope they do. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I don't like to see brothers that powerful not together. No matter how I feel about you. Like, I mean, y'all came in the game together. I look up to both of them. I look up to Jay-Z for certain things. You know what I mean? I look up to Dame Dash for certain things. You know what I mean? But I would never want to see them not together. I mean, they could work out their differences, but I don't see it happening, though. I don't see it happening, but I would love to see it happening. You know what I mean? Because they powerful together, man. They powerful together, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it can unify. It'd be big for the culture.
Let me say something too about these blue checks on Instagram, right? Somebody asked me, yo, what do you feel about people buying the blue checks? I said, first of all, I don't feel no type of way about nobody buying a blue check. If you want to buy a blue check and make you feel whatever, that's good. Why would I care about that? People really make a song saying people shouldn't buy the blue check. I'm like, why not? I mean, but bro, I don't understand why you don't want. If somebody want a blue check, when they feel like that's gonna make them feel whatever they feel, more power to them.
I don't get the blue check though. I don't understand.
My thing is, even if you don't get it, I don't have a problem with somebody else getting it if they want to get a blue check. I mean, maybe that might make them feel more important. Maybe it might feel whatever it is. If it make you feel better, get it, bro. I mean, ask me, I don't give a fuck about. I remember when I got a blue check, I didn't even know. I'm like, oh, you got a blue check? I don't fucking do it. I don't know what that shit mean. It don't mean nothing to me per se. But to somebody else, it means. Let's say it meant a lot to you, right? Let me say if it meant a lot to you, right? I won't want you to get it. I won't give a fuck if you got it or not. Fuck I got it. Why would I want you to have it? But some people, it's like, what happens is people that got blue checks the regular way don't want other people to get it because now they feel like they're on the same level as them.
I got you.
That's what it is. Oh, you got a blue check too now?
Because it made some people.
I've been had it. That's what everybody saying. I've been had it. I don't give a fuck about that blue check. Bro. Be real in real life. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want a blue check, niggas going through nothing. Know what that nigga going through in real life? Because like, a blue check online. I mean, if
it kind of worded that down if everybody got it.
Yeah, but my thing is now if you like looking at people for them. Right. That blue check, you shouldn't even pay that shit. No mind, no neither way. I mean, only Instagram giving power to the blue check. I never gave power to the blue check. But if my brother feel like he need the blue check to feel like I'm more power to him, get that shit. You know what I mean? I would never feel like you shouldn't get it. I don't.
It's the influence of social media. Like, people want to be somebody in the social media world.
But instead, if you can understand that, especially if you're not nobody in the real world. My thing is this. You should want everybody to feel happy. Whatever it takes for them to be happy, as long as it don't harm you. You should be like, man. I mean, do you? It's like me and you right here. Us going in and marching against gays getting married. We don't give a fuck if gays get married, right? You know, let them get married. I mean, I don't care. It ain't my business. You over there doing whatever you're doing. I'm not gonna be down there marching against you. I don't care. I mean, my thing is this: every human got a right to be happy.
Just stay away from us. That's all.
I mean, and my thing is this: I won't even say that because if I got some shit to sell, you want to buy it? I mean, come buy it. You think if I'm selling something like, yo, are you gay? No, you can come buy this, man. I'm trying to sell it. That's my thing. Because now you worry about their personal business that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't worry about that shit for you. I mean, but that's people be down there marching. Don't gays can't get married. Abortion. They be marching about shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. A man should have nothing to say about abortions. Period. Fuck a man talking about abortions for. Everybody know it's a kid. If a girl get pregnant, it's up to her decision if she gonna keep it or not. Even if you made it, if you might have to take care of it, it's like, damn, it's up to her if she gonna have it or not. I mean, because that's her body.
She gotta go through pregnancy 9 months. She got
people be too involved about stuff that don't have nothing to do with them. If everybody should, if you really would start becoming like a person that's like religious or spiritual, you want to see everybody happy. Long as, especially if it ain't not something that don't hurt you. You know what I mean? So oh, you care about the blue check? At first, I didn't even know about it at first. I'm like, what the fuck blue check? What you talking about? So people getting them, they cost $15. That's what's up. They make them happy. Get the shit, man. It don't mean nothing to me, man. So get y'all blue checks if it make y'all happy and get it popping. That's I mean, straight up.
Cassidy Freeway Part 2. If it happened.
Freeway wants some get back because everybody said he lost the last joint, right?
I think he lost. He was there.
I was there, and it was crazy. He didn't lose to me. I was just mad. It wasn't me that they picked. You know what I mean? Because they asked Cassidy who he wanted to battle.
Right. Oh, he picked Freeway.
He picked Freeway, yeah. I mean, it's so crazy because imagine if camera phones was out. Anything like that. Like, I mean, that footage would have been crazy. Yeah, Jay-Z, Swiss Beats. I mean, we young. I'm 21. We all like young kids. I mean, we young.
You couldn't see nobody in the video. You couldn't see Jay-Z in that. Nobody.
No. Yeah. I think you could see me a little bit, but like you can't tell it's me though.
It was dark.
It was dark. It's grainy. That's because they ain't had no shit like this. So let me tell you something. A camera. We had cameras like this big. It's like $5,000. They ain't look shit like how that shit look. Yeah. Cameras. A music video was $200 and some thousand.
Okay.
You know this shit. This like you couldn't like you had to have a major record deal to get like a real video. That shit cost a lot. You know what I mean like. Now you can just do that shit like on your phone. You know what I mean? So like, you couldn't even email a song to nobody.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
You couldn't even email us. So man, you did a song and you was in LA. I can't even email your song. That's how much the technology changed. Yeah. I mean, you had to have $1 million board. Only 4 people like had them, like Swiss Puff Daddy and Death Row, like I mean shit like that. They could email a song. Other than that,
nobody could do it.
No.
Where do you see technology going now? Because I feel as though like
AIs,
like robots.
You see, they got the AI joint where you can put anybody's voice. Like, say you Jay-Z, you want Jay-Z voice, put his voice in, you can write the rap for him, and you can hear Jay-Z say it. Yeah, because Jay-Z will say the rap, and it sound just like him. Elon Musk is the one that paid for that technology. So they got anybody voice. They got like 25,000 people voice already in their shit. So you can put anybody's voice in there, and you can write a song, and Jay-Z will sing your song. You hear how he sounds singing your song.
I ain't do that.
Then they got the face, the deep fake face joints. You can put Jay-Z face and put the words. That shit crazy. You can bet about to be able to make a video with anybody you want in it, so say anything you want.
That's like cloning people. That's like cloning somebody.
Then you see they got the trucks that's about to be self-driving to get the truckers off the road. I mean, they got the motherfucking the AI. What the AI? We just seen the AI talking on the joint, saying they asked him questions and shit. They said answer the question in 3 languages. He answered the question in German and Japanese. He's standing there looking like a human. I mean, you gotta see that shit, man. That AI shit gonna take a lot of jobs.
So you think humans going too far in technology? Like going too far into
like the Matrix. You see, McDonald's got McDonald's with no people in it. They got McDonald's out there. So that's all jobs lost. I mean, Amazon about to be all computers rising in their warehouses.
It's so convenient because you don't got to go to the store. You can order something online.
You ain't gonna
next day come to your crib.
Then cars driving themselves. Yeah. I mean, like for real, it's gonna be like I mean, there's only few jobs you're gonna have that you can do. Probably like cutting hair. You don't really want no robot cutting your shit. You know what I mean? Doing hair. I mean, maybe cooking food. Maybe. I mean, other than that, a robot can do almost any job you can do.
So, what year you see it? Like humans living like that? What year would you say? I
say 50 years from now. 50 years from now, I think it's gonna be over. Like I think.
You think it's gonna stop it?
No, it can't stop it. It's because you know what? The companies if I gotta pay you $10 an hour, I can buy this robot one time. Nigga, we ain't stopping it. We gonna get this nigga out of here. We gotta get medical benefits and all that shit. And this nigga, I just buy him once, and he don't make mistakes.
No emotions. No.
See, they got a Tesla truck. The Tesla tractor trailer, drive itself. You just get in the back. They might need a driver to unload it. But you mean like you? I mean, so that's money people gonna be missing. Yeah. Who you gonna work at? So what I think is gonna happen, I think that humans gonna start killing the machines, like you know what I mean,
like our robots.
Yeah, like that type of shit. Like, we can't get no job. These niggas got the job. You know what I mean, the first shit you see is going that way. It's a McDonald's with no people in it.
Why just don't control the corporation?
Huh?
Why people just don't control the corporation?
Because you can't. It's hard to control the corporation when you come from the bottom. I mean, you don't got the education, you don't got the funds, you don't got a lot of stuff that you need. You gotta remember, most people be felons by the time they're 22. I mean, so doors already shut on you. You barely scraping by to survive. You know what I mean? So corporation, that's out your realm of thinking. You don't even think it's possible. You know what I mean? So like, you know, plus they keep you down. They make you feel like less than yourself, it's some stuff not possible for you. I mean, I never felt like that. I think anything possible for me. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, I mean, how can you think about corporation? They're like, damn, I ain't got no food. I ain't got no shoes. I ain't got, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of people like that out here. There's kids out here that don't eat at night like that. You know what I mean? That's a reality. I'm talking about right around, I mean, around here. So that's why I said a person like me would never have $1 billion. Never. I mean, I can't. I would feel too guilty. I mean, feel too guilty. Like I would definitely, if I had $1 billion, I would definitely spend $800 million on Philly. I mean, because at least I know to take care of where I'm from. I mean, and then people probably think I'm lying, but I'm not because I don't need to. What the fuck I need $1 billion? What the fuck am I gonna buy with $1 billion? I mean, what are you gonna buy? Like, I mean, I don't understand. What can you tell me what would you buy? I don't want a boat. I don't fuck with boats. I don't like getting on a plane more than I have to because that shit might crash. I mean, I don't. What the fuck? What I'm gonna do? Like, I mean, realistically, like, what can you? All right, if you got $200 million, right, you should be cool for life. What you need another 800 for when your peoples is dying, and starving, And you may, I mean, at that point, you don't even have to give me money. You could just give him the resources that you got. Hire him here, put him there. I mean, that would be my whole thing. That's something like how Tupac was thinking. He think how I think. I mean, and it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. I'm gonna die anyway, but I don't need all this money for me. Even my kids don't need that much money. Like, I mean, that's just too much. That's too. I mean, when I know what we going through. I mean, of course, I would spend it wisely on whatever I spend it on Philly or whatever the ghettos. I mean, but I definitely would spend it. There's no way I would have that. There's no way.
Would you like building houses up like?
Yeah, I would build the neighborhoods up. I mean, listen, even if I had to pay for security on the streets, I could pay for my own police force that be on the hood that's not the cops. If you got $1 billion, you can do a lot of stuff. I mean, you don't got to be as big as the regular police force, but you can have to stop the shooting. I mean, that's all it is. Now, these people I would get would be able to talk to the niggas that's out here. They would know them. I mean, they ain't the white people trying to book you, but trying to say, chill, we ain't having it. I mean, and then I'll have where's the places they can get a job at. Or if you got a business plan, you can come get a business plan, you can come get a loan. I mean, just from me, you ain't got to go through the bank. You can just come to whoever I got set up doing it. I mean, if you pay it back, you pay it back. You don't, if you pay it back, you get a bigger loan. You know what I mean? Without the bank, just have a good idea. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You can still make money off people, but you listen, empower them. You know what I mean? But there's so many things you can do with that much money. You don't even got to spend your money. You can spend your interest. I mean, you can just tell people though, I need you to do this for my community. I mean, but it seems like when black people get that, they just always worry about themselves. A shot stunting on you.
What about they say like left hand see you watch the right hand or something like that?
Huh?
Even if you give, everybody was supposed to see you give.
Yeah, but even if they do, I mean, as long as you give it, I don't care if somebody see you doing it. If you rather see you doing it or not doing it, as long as you're doing it. You know what I mean? 'Cause you don't get the blessings for doing it, whether you air it out or not. But because at the end of the day, you're just doing something that you really know people need.
That's what I mean. Like some people that probably do got money, but it ain't publicized because they ain't put it
No,
up.
they know because you will see a difference. It's people that got enough money to make a difference. I mean, look at the black boy that pay for all the people that go to college. He got like 30 billion. There's no need to have 30 billion for one person. Not saying you earned it, that's your money, but there's no way you should have that. When black people going through stuff they're going through, no way. Even if you say, all right, I'm gonna make businesses for black people to bubble off of. If you don't want to get nobody no straight cash in their hands, do something to give them opportunities. A lot of people got like crazy ideas that don't got no money to start it. You mean have a competition.
Well, is 30 billion something relevant to the industry he might be in?
I mean, once you got 30 billion, that don't even matter. If you got,
I don't know.
No, listen, if you got $30 billion, right, get interest alone every year, it's hundreds of millions. I mean, that's just free money you're just getting that right there is enough to take care of a city. I mean, my thing is this, or you can say, well, not give you no cash, we just spend on you to buy sneakers and shit, right? Business idea, you can make sure you do the business, and we'll even assist you in it. Because if you really want to see them win, you want to help them win. We don't just give them the money and just let them go. You can just help them, whatever they're trying to do, help them facilitate it.
Because I was saying they'll blow if somebody gets somebody bread.
Because if they blow it, that's cool too. Because you gotta give them a chance. They might not blow it. Everybody won't. That's why I say come with a business plan. Everybody, there's some dudes in the field that I know for sure that won't blow it. And if they do blow it, so what? It was a loan. You gave it to them and it didn't work out. Oh, you got $1 billion. I mean, you ain't supposed to not eat. I mean, you only give them what you can give. What you can give. If you got 30 billion, you can keep $1 billion in this movie. You got $1 billion, 1,000 million. I mean, you got 30,000 million. 30,000 million? Dog, you got 30,000 $1 million house.
30,000 million.
30,000 million, bro. Come on, man. Dog, come on, man. Like, I don't feel guilty. I wouldn't even want to come around like y'all unless I make sure y'all straight. Like, I'm not coming around these niggas, man. I mean, there's no way. Like, hey. And then everybody say, "Oh, you saying that because?" No, I'm saying it because that's how it should go. Because we all humans, we all connected at the end of the day. Right. And now the kids you might be giving this gonna probably pass you money, and they're gonna do the same thing. I mean, but it don't matter if you black or white. If you poor, you got a good idea, come bring it, run it.
Are you voting mayor election? The fall coming up. You know what you think about the mayors and all that?
I don't even know who's running for mayor. You know, I don't care about that stuff because in my lifetime I never seen nobody that I even.
John Street, nobody never.
No, John Street, I don't know. I mess with his son, but as far as no, he did the pull over joint with the cars, get taking your car and all that shit. I mean, I don't really mess with politicians. They liars. They say anything. Somebody get in office that I know personally, I'm not. I mean. Like one of y'all might run, I might vote for y'all. I mean, other than that, I ain't never voting. I mean, so Obama. I mean, he was black, so like I ain't vote for him, but I was like, I mean, happy until I start like looking into him more and more. Now it's like I'm starting to be on the fence about him now. I mean, and my mind when he got looked, I was like trying to wipe away a tear. Like I didn't think he was gonna win, man. I mean, because I know that meant a lot to a lot of people. Yeah. I mean, but at the end of the day, nothing ain't really changed. Yeah. Donald Trump did more than Obama. If you ask me. I mean,
I think all that shit like Democrat Republic be the same. I think so. Just the
same people. Mind you, they pick who they want to win. Yeah. Well, they want the one they pick. They don't.
Like the people don't control the vote.
We think we voting. That shit don't mean that. yo, Biden won. That nigga's retarded.
No, really.
I can run. Biden could be the president. I could be the president. Biden don't, Biden be saying shit like he said some shit about hooker getting eating tobacco. He said, what the fuck he say? Come out of nowhere, like the hooker need tobacco. He like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like this nigga fell off the bike. I see this nigga. Listen, man. I know every country looking at us like, man, these niggas, the USA is that. So they looking at us, the United States right now. They looking at us as a bunch of suckers. Because Miles, you can't even watch. Man, I'm watching Power. So they come on, so a dude hitting another dude. From the opening scene, I said, what the? Miles didn't show no girl and man sex scene the whole time. They showed 2 gay sex scenes. I said, all right, now being gay, that's your business. But why you gotta show it in every show? And then every commercial, come on, I had HIV. I just got my result. So I'm like, yo, what the? I said, yo, you can't even. It's like they forcing this agenda down your throat, right? And it's like, why? I mean, like, my thing is, you don't even want to see no heterosexual shit shoved down your throat every 5 seconds. Then they got men fighting girls in the you see that? What's that? UCF? What's that? The UFC? You ain't see that? Dog, it's a girl, it's a dude.
Yeah, I ain't see that John either.
This is a dude beating the girl. Listen, he broke the girl's eye socket.
I ain't see that.
Yo, y'all letting a dude fight because he got titties. Fight another girl?
Oh, transsexual.
Yeah. Dog, he knocking girls out. Mind you, it's three of them. I think there's 3 of them in there now. One boy used to be an Army Ranger with muscles. Now he got little titties and like he fighting girls. I said, what kind of world? I said, I'm glad I'm old already. Y'all got some shit to deal with. Y'all do.
Because they just want to market that to the people. They want to tap into
But my thing is, what the
brainwash people.
But what common sense is it that you know why? Well, I think they doing that because they want to get you used to some freak shit so they can drop lower the age of consent. That's what they really want. They really want the kids. The pedophiles are strong out there. They underground. They rich. Them niggas be rich to do that shit. They be voting on lowering the age. You know, every state don't got the same age of consent.
Oh yeah, be different. 17, 16, 18.
Yeah, like every state got a different age of consent. They trying to get it to 12. They want it to be 12. Yeah. So my thing is, dog, every movie got gay people in it. I'm talking. And my thing is, I don't have a problem with that. But like I was watching fucking Chucky, the new Chucky, the little dog. The new one out. The young boys got. I said, oh, they're kids. My thing is, they had to have no sexuality in it at all. It could have just been kids. Yeah. They not. So I'm like, why you gotta like the boy? Like they forcing it. Dog. We watching the drug dealer show Power. They killing. They selling bricks. They just hitting the niggas out of nowhere from the foot. I said, dog, like, what the fuck that got to do with the show? Like, I mean, because you could be gay and don't show none of that. You could be gay, boy, that's cool. But it's like they making the world different. I mean, you know, it's like okay, that like even Dwayne Wade's son. I mean, yeah. My son, I have no problem with you being who you want to be. All right, you want to be a girl? Not right now. Right now, it's about going to school. You can be a girl later. I mean, you don't. What's the difference? You don't got to wear. You can wear some tight pants. All right, cool. Not wearing no dress and all that right now because you're gonna get ridiculed. You're gonna go through a lot, and I ain't ready for you to do all that right now. Just focus on school. He worried about getting his name changed. Dog, first of all, you don't get the right to say you can change your name. You're still a kid. Kids don't get to make decisions like that. They give them too much leeway because they try to be politically correct.
Oh yeah, I was disappointed in D-Wade.
My thing is this: you could be gay because if you gay, you gay. You can't stop that. That's cool, whatever. But right now, go to school and sit down. Go to school and come home and we work. I mean, when you get 18 and all that, then you could do all that. They worry about changing your name and all. I mean, I said, man, this world is. He want to be politically correct. He in the system.
So when we talk about homosexuality, right? Like we talk about like back in the day and all that. Is that a new thing? We talking about 10,000 years ago, I mean, human kind.
No. That's always happened. Like Rome was a gay shit.
So even before that, I'm talking way before Rome was.
I don't know. You know, that's not really recorded like that. I mean, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't believe it was. I think it's something like new. Like
I don't think it's new. I mean, when you say new, like how new?
Or I'm saying like.
I think it's always was gay people.
Well, I'm saying it was way less percentage wise.
No, I think it was not accepted.
Yeah.
That's why I was less. You want to die for this shit. Like, you want to die for that boy? You know what I mean? So, like, it's like, plus it's like, I don't think it was as much as it is now because I think now it's like, well, you see the boy made it an experiment. He had 2 frogs. He had frogs. He got the shit that they sprayed on the food and sprayed it on the frogs for like 30 days. The frogs was turning gay. I see it's black boys. Shit's crazy.
So you think it's a diet, the food, how people?
Yeah, shit that can make. Yeah, they got shit that can make a person go towards being gay. I mean, because all that shit is in your chemical in your brain and all that shit. I mean, but my thing is this: if it wasn't accepted, niggas, most people won't be as fast as like be out there with it. You know what I mean? But gay shit been out, I think, probably forever. I mean, I mean, you gotta remember.
Long time.
You gotta remember. Humans is like complicated. So you mean it might be a gay caveman somewhere? I mean,
but it just go against nature. It's not natural for two people. You know, reproduction and none of that. You feel me? So it's
not natural. But I mean, but you gotta remember, you never know. Like for instance, you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah.
You see some people come back as girls that was boys before. So like it's like if you feel like you're a girl, it's a reason why. I mean, I don't know why, but because a man are never gonna see a man like, oh, you cute man. I don't know. I think I want to mess with you. I mean, that's just not how it goes. But so if you feel like that, I feel sorry for a person that gotta go do that. Because like, damn, you can't fight it. You really want a man like that. So you gotta know in your head like, damn, I'm not like the norm. I mean, that alone could crush. Like I said, I want everybody to be happy. I don't care who you is. That alone gotta be like devastating if you. Because I know at first you're probably like fighting it. Like, damn, I don't know why the fuck.
How do you see it affecting our community?
This is my thing. I don't think it don't have to affect the community at all. If they don't put it on TV.
Yeah.
You can be gay all you want. I mean, the TV putting it on every show. I think it's
How do that affect the community?
that right there make people like talk about, make it like in
kids
their brain.
Gonna start thinking about real young. Yeah, thinking about real young.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I never seen it ever.
I thought about it. Yeah.
I mean, ever. But the crazy part when I was living down in North Philly, when I was raised, the house next door had all like gay people, and the whole family was gay, right? But they was openly gay, but they could fight. You know what I mean?
What you mean gay? Like
they was dude. The girl was a dyke, and the two brothers was like gay, but they rumble. They had to rumble all the time. But it was an eyeball. It was like one thing type deal. Nobody was even really like. I mean, I ain't seen no young boys gay when I was young. If he was gay, it was headed. I ain't never see like no squad of young gay boys. I mean,
or do you think it's like mental, like schizophrenic or bipolar, like homosexual?
No, I think when you born, because there's a lot of kids that be gay. They be gay from the rip. When they be when they little kids, like my sister had a girlfriend. Her son was 2 years old and he was gay from the rip. He was like girly from the rip. So I was like, damn, he was born. Mind you, he was little like a little kid. Gay as a bird.
Was he run his pop? Was he run his dad, like father figure? Or he...
Nah, but that don't got nothing to do with you, man. You can have a father or not a father and still be. I mean, if you born like that, you born like that. I mean, I got an uncle that's gay. He was born in 1932. My dad, big brother. I mean, so his dad, my grandpa was Muslim, disowned him. So if you so gay that you can't, you know your family gonna disown you, you still gay. That means you really gay. I mean, you going through all the repercussions for being gay and everything. I mean, it's really in your soul to be like that. I mean, my thing is this: if a human is like that, right? I would never want to make them feel worse about it because they ain't my business. I mean, they got to deal with that. I mean, so who am I to put on? Because it could have been me. Like, I mean, just God blessed me to make me be like girls with fed up. I mean, like, so like my thing is like I said, I don't want to make nobody feel bad about who they are, or whatever. But my thing is, you don't got to force it down somebody else's throat though. I mean, it's like that's forcing down us messing with somebody. I mean, right. It's like the kids shouldn't be having to worry about that. I mean, right now, go to school. That's it. I mean, but gay people, I guess they got the power. Cause you say something about gay people in the NBA, anything is over. I mean, but you can say something about anybody else, but don't say nothing about. I mean, but I know gay people, a couple gay people. I got a nephew that's gay. I got my uncle. He died though, but I never. So I guess I don't really care about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no be homophobic type boy because I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't think I would hang with nobody. I mean, it's gay because we don't have nothing really in common. Right. I mean, but shit, if a gay boy want to buy whatever I'm selling. Come on, I mean, so like if I told my son, if you broke down on the highway and a gay person rolled up to help you fix your flat, would you say no? My son said, yeah, I say no. I said, what if the next stop is 20 miles away? I don't care. I said, well, you be a walking ass, nigga. You help me, come on, let me get that jack, bro. I mean, the same thing. Who you popping don't got nothing to do with me. I mean, so, but at the same time, like for the kids, for say, like the stuff they put on TV, man, is like out of pocket. Like, I mean, every commercial, every show, I mean, it could be a gangster show. It could be any show. Every girl go to girl. It's like, damn, what happened to the regular?
Yeah, it's too much now.
There's no regular, like, man.
Yeah, it's too much.
But of course, you know, if you say something about it, they automatically think you hating them. And now they got this thing where he's saying, is a real woman, what they call it, trans, whatever, can they?
Transsexual.
Yeah, are they real women?
Yeah.
They really having a debate about are they real women. I'm like, if you was born with it, think you're not a real woman. Like, what's the conversation about? But so maybe they do got a mental something. I don't know, but. Even if you're gay, you gotta know you're a nigga. Like I mean, you can't get pregnant. You know what I mean, but this world they letting shit slide so much that you never know. I just seen some girl on TV, but that girl ain't had no titties. The girl cut her titties off to be like a dude.
On the gram, so she's light skin shirt.
So she more of a man. Like no, but I'm like, shorty, not more of a man than nobody. At the end of the day, you can't get nobody pregnant. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, when you get spiritual, you really don't want it. You think about what you say affecting people. You know what I mean? That's how I am now. And mind you, I'm a hooligan. But I'm starting to care about stuff like that because why not? Why would I want to hurt somebody? Period. It don't get me nothing. Yeah. I mean, it don't get me nothing. I mean, so if I don't understand something, you can probably make me understand it. Like, but But as far as the gay thing, I just think like as far as the community go, niggas in the hood don't really. You still ain't accepted if that shit ain't accepted in the hood like that.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's just like this. We gonna keep it real. Like
It's never gonna be.
I mean, so
never
so you gay, you gonna go through some shit.
Yeah.
So if a person really gay, that mean they know they gonna go through some shit. It ain't gonna be easy for them. So my thing is like you already gonna have a heart. I ain't saying nothing to you, man. You have a heart on your own self, what you think about yourself, plus what you want to hear from people. You know what I mean? So who am I to come add some shit to you? Just don't put it on my TV. You know what I mean? That's all.
One of your favorite songs is Jail Letters.
Yeah, Jail Letters.
My favorite songs and all that.
Yes, that's why I did that. Yeah. I wrote that in jail when I was young. I was 19 years old.
Okay.
But I wasn't even signed when I wrote that. I mean, I wrote that joint. The crazy part, I never forgot about it. When I came out of jail 2015, I was selling my CDs, and the white boy came to buy a CD off me. He had his dad with him. His dad was a doctor. He said, "Yo, Dad, tell me your favorite song." He said, "Jail Letters." I'm like, what? He said, "Yo, that's fucking." Mind you, white doctor. I said, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? So I said, I gotta listen to that joint again. I listened to it again. I said, "Oh yeah," because I be forgetting about my old shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, so you know, when I came out, I was selling all the CDs myself. I sold 5,000 in 1 month. Going to people, meeting them, so I getting their phone numbers. So my next show to come out, I could just call them, just text them. You know what I mean? And that shit really was working. I was having that shit human, but you get to meet your fans one-on-one. And I still had a lot of white fans. You know what I mean? We get to talk. Listen, one of my fans, I went to go meet him. Somebody busted my window out and broke in my van right before that morning.
Yeah.
So I went to go see him. My van window was still broke. Boy, like, yo, what happened to your window? Gave me 400 to get my window fixed, white boy. I said, dog, what's this for? Man, get your window fixed. White friends different. Yeah. I mean, white friends different. You know what I mean? Because when you meet a white friend that's sincere, they're the throw people ever. I mean, but you just never know if they're sincere or not. I mean, but that take time. But most white motherfuckers don't really. I don't think they care about that shit. Because if I was born white, if I was born white, right? I'm white. Okay, I'm white. I can't help that I'm white, right? I get privilege. I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna say no. Don't give it to me. You know what I mean? But now I don't have to put you down though. I mean, so that's the small thing. Take your white privilege and just help me out with my shit. You know what I mean? When you do your joint, you know what I mean? Most white niggas in Philly, I know, ain't no. Y'all know OT the real?
Yeah.
He's not even white at this point.
You know white?
He white, but he.
I think he's like Italian. Right?
I look at OT as just OT, like he like my brother. Like I mean, I don't look at OT like this white nigga. I mean, I just don't.
He white from the hood, white person.
Yeah, like, but I mean, I just don't look. I just never think about him being white. I mean, it's I guess it's the thing where like when you start being like knowledgeable about people and humans, you don't really. I mean, unless you're in a situation like the cops or courtroom, then the white shit don't really matter to me. You know what I mean, but at the end of the day, I just know like I don't know if a white person being sincere with you or not because any time they can just turn on you. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think about that. I got a homie, Aunt Farlow, used to be PD manager. We used to make jokes. We go out in the public, right, and argue about race. And joking though, then people won't know. And we be talking shit. They be like, yo, but getting up, they think we about to fight and all this shit, right? Playing the games because a lot of Italians don't consider themselves white. I'm like, how the fuck you not white, bro?
Because they look like they can be.
My said, my man Aunt Farlow, he Italian. I said, oh, you white, bro? I mean, I'm Italian. People tell me they're Italian, and I said, no. So when the cops pull you up, what they say? They say you're Italian? No, they say white male. Right?
They can pass for blacks though, a lot of them.
Yeah,
because the white nationality protect them.
Yeah, that's
white supremacy. White nationality protect them. Everybody still themselves in the white nationality. You got Polish white, you got German white. Yeah, they different nationalities, but they all that white supremacist thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like even the Jewish people, right? You can't let somebody know you're Jewish. You look white. You're just white. That's why you had to wear the Star of David. So they can know you Jewish. We wouldn't have to wear that shit. They said, "Oh, you black nigga, we ain't gotta wear shit." I mean, I was actually just watching the joint. They was showing this black kid that was in the Nazi Holocaust. He was in the camps. He survived the camps. They tried to sterilize him. They tried to beat him. He was only like 11 years old. 11 years old. I mean, because they only had about like 400 blacks in Germany around the time. And they sterilized them, killing them, and they don't even talk about them at all when they show the movies.
They got killed as well. Black
they don't talk about them at all. So like, we talking about all this anti-Semitic stuff. What you think? Blacks was getting killed with y'all in the Holocaust. Like, I mean, right with y'all. No, I mean.
Even with slavery alone.
But listen, but before the Holocaust, the Jews, all regular white people didn't mess with black people. Before the Holocaust started, they were sterilizing them before all that. I mean, so if that happened, the Jews started getting in trouble with. I mean, they started not messing with the Jews, but the blacks was already. I mean, it was only not a lot of them, but even the mothers of the kids that was black, and they was locking them up too. Sterilizing. How you sterilizing kids? He said, I mean, you're not having no black kids in Germany. I mean, so like we all had to burst everybody every time. Yeah. Every time. And we so forgiving. When I first started learning about slavery yesterday, why we ain't doing nothing about it? Like I feel like I found out late, like 95, 96, right? I said, we need to do something. Like, I mean, like, you know, everybody acting regular. I said, that shit, damn, that shit's weird. Ain't nobody mad? Like, I mean, because everything that we go through now is because of that shit then.
I mean, the people trying to like reverse it by like preaching pro-black.
It's too late. All you can do now is right. All you can do now is we're not gonna stick together.
What, like, you don't think there's a group of people that can stick together? Like,
Yeah, that group can stick together. But far as like the whole, we too traumatized. We've been through too much. We don't trust. And there's a reason why we don't trust. We from the hood, like we seen. I mean, now you gotta get your squad together. Y'all could empower each other.
But the whole race can't.
The
The whole black race can't.
Black nigga like, man, I don't know you. I don't know you. I mean, I understand it because it's some. I mean, we've been through a lot, man. Like they made sure that we like how we are. This right here was planned. This like it ain't but my mistake. This is planned. This situation.
Do you think if more people drop seeds, is more food gonna sprout from it? Like more.
Yeah. I mean, it's a possibility. I would never say don't try, but the reality of it is that
Hard.
what we gotta do. What you gotta do is teach the kids. They might. I mean, because kids. They you can't be racist if you on the line talking to everybody, every race. It's hard to say I hate white people or black. I hate black people. Y'all looking at each other's content.
If you're a child.
Yeah, if you're a kid. I mean, so I think this gonna play out. But even when they play out, they already got all the money. They already got everything.
Tell about John Skeet first, Sean.
Who?
He talking kids. I think John Skeet, that's relevant. Like,
Who?
Oh, it's Bob Skeet?
yeah.
Who that?
Oh no, Harambe went to school. 66 Media. Harambe.
That's a school.
Yeah, all black charter school, all black school.
So no white person can't go there.
No, all blacks when I'm there.
What?
All black teachers too.
No white kid can't go there.
It was a pleasure. He said twice a day.
You said, but if a white person come there, they can't get in there.
They don't get accepted.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
No, that's actually we all three was with there.
So if a white boy come there, they live around there, you can't go there. That's
You can't
crazy.
go there.
No, it's not a public school. It's a charter school.
I understand what I'm saying, but
I'm gonna tell you why it was needed. I feel like it was needed because like the environment it created. Because we so brainwashed by white supremacy so much. So every time a white person come in the room, it changed the atmosphere how we relate to each other.
but I mean that's
back to the school. That's one of the greatest schools.
That was the best school ever because of that. You feel me?
But I don't think if it was a couple white kids there would have made a difference.
It would have. I know what it is. This is the nature. You like test somebody one day. If a white person entered the room.
But you know why you can't say that? I'm gonna tell you why you can't say that because every person's different.
No. I'm sure. No, I'm saying based off the brainwashing.
It's about white supremacy brainwashing.
Yeah, but
the 400 years of slavery we've been under, all these things like it just like.
So tell me what you think would be different if a white kid came. So if say school all black and two white kids came there, right? Boy and a girl. What you think what would make it change?
No, like alright, it's more so like an energy would shift. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like alright, for example, like we act like how we act amongst each other because we're amongst each other, and it's a natural thing. Like you know, almost like you home at least. You know what I'm saying? Because most black people, you're not raised to see somebody.
But what
Only time
age-
you raise a white person in your house is on TV.
But what age you talking about? Like
I'm saying at the age of 5, you know, your daddy black and mommy black and auntie black.
no.
I'm saying in most households, you get what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to paint the picture of somebody. So only time you see a white person at the age of 5 is on the TV. So if a white kid come in the room, it just changes. It's not as home as it would have been. It's just a natural thing.
It might be like that for like an hour. But kids, I don't think our kids are focused on that for more than an hour because the kids don't focus like that. They probably like, oh, he white, he goes to blend in.
Also, I know we got a white child come in the room. The child only goes to the school themselves. We let their mom come to the child.
Yeah, but she drop them off. Yeah.
Yeah, but also they become part of the school education. And then they made their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? My son did this in the third. It wasn't really engaged. It wasn't around developing white children, around developing black children.
But what I'm saying is, but this is what I'm saying. Like, or a black person's experiences in the hood, whatever. It's like when I was growing up, it was one white family. Where I was like, yeah, I mean, he was black. I mean, like, just period. Like, I mean, see, but that shit, that you can't say nigga shit. That's like on TV and all that shit. If you raised in the hood,
Yeah.
you white, you in the hood, you can say nigga. That's just this now is back because we didn't even know why the reason why I'm not saying it. We didn't really.
Well, I think it's different levels of white people. That's a different white person to
That's what I'm
somebody.
saying. But that's why I say you can't just say the color.
Right.
Because that's like saying, all right, any person white just can't come here. You never know because I think you should want to be like everybody because it's a white world.
But I got a question, right?
Why you say the white world? How?
Because everything you do, guys, everything you do is considered with a white person. The car you buy, most likely the clothes you buy, your taxes you pay.
But the ideas came from where though?
No, I'm saying, but it's a white.
people.
No matter what the ideas come from, it's a white world though. Who got all the money? Who own all the land? I mean, who make the rules in court? Who lock you up?
Like this, we're a majority in the world.
But we don't. Say the world. When I say the world, I'm talking about who got the power.
But you see, like that could always be changed. You see what's going on in the world right now.
But it's not gonna change like in our lifetime.
My lifetime.
No.
You see what's going on in the world?
So you think the white person people gonna lose power in your lifetime?
I think definitely gonna see a breaking of the power control. Yes, in my lifetime.
No.
I think they losing it now. They losing it now. I think
You got AI. You got Chinese and AI. Simple as that. I don't think
it's not even that. They want us to believe they can't lose it. They
No,
want
I
us to
ain't saying
believe
they can't lose, but my thing is, how would they lose it? They got everything. If you got first, you know who on the Federal Reserve?
I don't know.
You know who on the Federal Reserve?
I know they white.
it's a family. Mind you, they don't even have to tell you who own it, right? They say Federal Reserve, but it's not the government. They just gave it that name to make you think it's the government. Well, if you own the Federal Reserve, you that right there alone, you print money. You make money. Like you fuck making it at work. You actually make.
But
how can you lose?
I'm telling you how you can lose, right? As we see right now, money always is based off of what? The natural resource. What's going on in the world right now is that American natural resources, like, that they producing, you don't produce no.
But guess what though? We got the army. Our army is the best army in the world.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
I don't want America to be big. 'Cause I live in America. All I'm just saying is natural reality. Like, we like give a lot of power to white people.
No. It's just I'm not giving power to them. I'm just saying the stating the facts.
But I'm saying, in that fact, X and Y, they print money, but they don't make gold. They don't produce gold in the world. They make control the gold mine.
That's what they did with the gold, though. You remember when they took the gold? You know what year that was?
1937.
I think it was like when they took the gold, they got everybody gold, make the gold standard up. So they already got the gold.
No. There's so much gold.
But guess what? Anything the United States don't got, they go take it. We need that, we gonna take that shit. We gonna make a fake war. Like the Vietnam War was made off a lie. So they make a fake war. Anything they want, they gonna take it. You know what I mean?
All right, let me ask you, what percent of the world's black population? What percentage of the world?
I don't know, but I know the United States.
I'm talking about the globe, the whole planet. Like 75% black.
Well, you think say?
I'm not sure that's real.
I've been to Haiti. Actually,
look how poor Haiti is.
Haiti not far.
He said poor. He said poor. He is poverty. Yeah, poverty.
That shit don't like.
Money value.
Listen, you can count all them people. If you don't have no money, that shit don't even mean nothing.
No, it's poor to the Federal Reserve. It's not poor.
No, Haiti. But you know who they owe money to?
To the Federal Reserve. To one of these banks they owe
money. But you know why they owe the money? Why you know why Haiti's so poor?
Because they got independence.
Yeah, and what they said. Tell me what happened after that.
He said because we lost the war, y'all gonna pay some of the money we wouldn't need.
Yeah, we money off of slavery,
yeah.
Right? And they paying it.
For now.
And then you look at Haiti and Haiti and Dominican Republic was just in the same joint. They not poor, y'all poor. I mean, so you can count. Say you count all the black people in Africa and all that. If you don't got no power, no money, it don't matter how many of y'all.
But numbers do. You got numbers play a part though.
What's the greatest resource?
Let me tell you something. People is the greatest resource. But guess what? When you got drones that you can just fly, you see the shit the shit they can do. I'm not saying they got all powerful, but I'm saying if you got all the money, you got all the law, you make all the laws, you got the power. That's just the reality. That's just real. It might could change. I'm not saying it's not possible for it to change, but right now, today, that's what it is. I mean,
well, also think.
Before we go on Robbie, one reason I say great, because I feel like we got such a specific problem that to help us, you got to give a specific healing that is for us.
But everybody got different problems though.
But I'm trying to say, like, for example, like I feel like they always say like people with therapy, right? Like people that have like Jews they went through something traumatic, so they need healing. I feel like anytime you try to include other people, it kind of take away from the person that need the healing. Like if everybody like for example, everybody got one behavior issue, and you bring another child with another behavior issue, no problem. You gonna try to cater to both. You can't really focus on that. Because I think a lot of times, every time it's a solution for us, we always try to bring other people in our solutions. For example, like it's okay just to help a black community.
But I think
you can help a black community in a entire community.
But I don't believe that. Because I think every person is so complicated that stuff that might affect you or might hurt you might need help for it. Somebody else might not need help for that. You know what I mean? So like I look at it as every person different. I don't say all black people because like everybody disagree.
So do you think all black people need help?
No.
Okay.
All black people don't need help.
No. Do you think? I'm gonna say. You think? If you say you had $800 million, right? You go like you have to help the police. Now some people try to help this because they need help too. Is it okay just to spend all that money in a black neighborhood? This
is my thing. If I say I have $800 million, I say you bring me a business plan, right? You don't have to go to the bank. If you're white, you bring me a good business plan. I wouldn't say no. It's
but we always as a people. I think like it's okay.
You know why? Because we got
this. But
guess what? I would never be like somebody that I despise.
That's not wrong. I'm just saying I'm just not focused on you right now.
That's why I said everybody different. I wouldn't do that.
I think so. Even more than we was taught that way. You feel me? We was taught to put other people before ourselves.
My thing is this: you got a good business plan. We gonna get this money. I don't care what color you is. You know what I'm saying?
You're not looking at.
I'm not looking at. But at the same time, like because you know what? I done had some black people that do some wrong stuff to me. White people do some wrong stuff to me. It ain't go by the color. It go about the person.
Other races got the same type of problem.
But guess what? I don't see. Like, my thing is this: I would never do what somebody white do that I think is wrong just because they doing it. That's
I'm saying every other race do the same thing. They put their race first.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's dumb. Maybe we greater than them.
I got another question for you, right? This is the question I think probably click. Is black love? Like is black love wrong? Love like to just be all like for the love yourself. Is that wrong?
I think it's wrong to just like I think no, it's not wrong to love yourself, of course. But I'm saying like
it's black love, or it's like is that?
My thing is this: only way I would say that you need that if you feel like you don't like it, it ain't no love. I mean, if you love yourself, like I think highly of myself. I mean, I don't have parents and all that shit to love. I mean, but still, it didn't make me like say like, well, Because I met a lot of people. I know people that all races that's just like.
So it is wrong. I think that's so it is wrong. Is black love wrong?
No, it's not wrong. But I'm saying, but like according to how you,
so why can't
the context you're using it in.
What you mean? Explain it.
Like you saying black love. I don't. What about just love?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Every time we add that, so it must be wrong. We can't accept it.
No, it ain't wrong or right. It's just that it's according to who you like. You might need to say black love if you feel like you ain't get no love like from the black people.
We get no love from each other. You don't see what's going on?
No, we don't because it's designed like that though.
But so I'm saying in order to fix it, you gotta give it.
So you saying black love? So that's saying you can't love nobody else.
I'm saying no. We're not even focusing on it. We just want to love ourselves.
No, you ain't focused on nothing. You're saying like
we're not loving everybody. We're loving ourselves right now.
See, I can't live 15 years. You know, I look at see. My thing is this. I think advanced more than everybody. People like I don't like. This is white people doing it or Chinese people doing it. Don't mean I would do it. You know what I mean? Because
but I ain't doing it because I'm doing it.
No, I'm saying. But the way I'm talking about me personally, the way I feel is that every human deserves to be happy and be loved. You know what I mean? Period. No matter who you are, right? Now, if you're rich, even if you're rich, I mean, my thing is this. So my thing is this like this. Just because everybody else doing whatever they're doing, I'm not gonna change who I am and how I feel about stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's some black dickheads that'll kill you. It's some white dickheads that'll kill you. You know what I mean? So like you got to figure out what kind of soul they got. You know what I mean? Period. Because you know when you get reincarnated, you can come back as any race. You know what I mean? So I understand what kind of message you got. But you got to remember, I've been in the streets a long time. I've been in foster care. I've been in prisons. So I've seen the worst shit that you can see as far as what black people go through. You know what I mean? I had white judges send me to jail. But I'm too intelligent to say, damn, all white people like this man to send me to jail. I'm saying? So my thing is this, we all humans. So like, I should want everything for everybody. Now I understand when they say like, Black Lives Matter. They needed to say that because they was making like our lives didn't matter. You know what I mean? But it's not saying like white lives don't matter or what Chinese lives don't matter.
What about this? Taking care of your family first, taking care of your race first.
But that's what.
But my race, my race don't make you my family though. I don't feel like because I know some black niggas that shot me. They not my family. You feel what I'm saying? So just because you my race don't mean you my family.
But only reason I said it, because I was talking about the school, right? Mm-hmm. Like you think it's wrong because when we had black people.
But I said I don't think that was right. Like I think like.
But I'm saying, all right, because you just explained environments that you've been to that give you a lot of trauma.
Like a lot of insight too.
I ain't knocking that, but I'm saying, all right, now this school we talking about that went there, the pledge they said was so powerful. Now everybody that went there, the school, like we all three went there. Like matter of fact, Cole's fresh, he worked there now. It was such a powerful environment that this man Baba Skeef made was just like the change. I know everybody that went there, you went there for a year, you became a different person who's going there.
Let me tell you something. When you get older like my age, right? And you see any kid you see, no matter what, like for instance, when I came from jail, I seen a white kid at 4 a.m. walking down the street like 2 years old with a bottle. I'm on parole. First thing I said, man, I ain't fucking with that baby. I ain't fucking gonna catch this baby if I can go to jail. I'm looking around, ain't nobody's around. That's man, it's a baby. Right. Called the cops, whatever. Making a long story short, I almost didn't get that baby because it was white. Thinking I might get in trouble because I mean, who knows? I mean, whatever. Then I said like, damn, I'm thinking like this. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, me as a father, say I had a baby by a white girl, right? And the baby maybe look white. He can't go to the school.
If his circumstances black, he black. If baby got a black mom,
that's what I'm saying. So you could be so if that means something, if you white and living in the hood, you should be able to go to that school. Like I mean, if you living around there, because a kid is a kid. Right. Kid don't. We had
little that's all. We had people that looked like Wesley in our class. We had a guy in our class named Wesley. He was white, pillars, whatever, but he was like it just wasn't focused around whiteness. I'm saying like, what you say with Wesley was white or was light skin, super light skin?
But you think about kids innocent. We should never put the politics of the world on kids if they try to come to school.
That happens though.
Because if you like a white kid and it's all black people in school, all you're gonna do is pick up the ways of them. The majority is going to make the who what I mean. Right. So if one white kid can mess up the energy of a whole school, I mean that school not as focused as they think they is. Because if they really focus on how nobody should be able to come in and mess up no energy. I mean everything he gonna keep this good energy. He gonna want to the world a better person. I mean, so I always because I know sometimes we humans, so we want revenge, tick for tat. I mean, they keep doing that stuff to us, but we're not made like that. We made from love. That's why we always forgive. We don't know how to be harmful or hateful for a long time. You know what I mean? We can say we want to, but we don't know. We hate each other because they made it like this. You know what I mean? But we don't really got like a lot of hate. And really, the reason we go through a lot of stuff is because of money. Imagine if we had money, all the money we want. Niggas won't be in jail. Niggas won't be out here shooting and shit. It'd be different. But we don't got shit, so we got to fight over crumbs. You know what I mean? But like, my thing is this, of course, white people did a lot of stuff that make you like, damn, question it. But never think you know somebody by seeing them. Right. Because you might be missing out on the best friend that you ever had in your life. I mean, that's just me. I know from experience. You know what I mean? So like, people say it sound good. This ain't be politically correct. This stuff from my life that I experienced. I mean, first person that ever told me I could be something was a person that was white. You know what I mean? My mom ain't even tell me that. So I mean, so I'm like, damn. He didn't make me feel like all whites was like that. Because I know they're not. But I looked at him as the individual that said this to me and made me say, damn, I could be, and put that thought in my brain. You know what I mean, that make me become who I am today. You know, so I'm like, then I'm reading about John Brown. This nigga, you know, he died for slavery. He ain't even a slave. He white. Like, nigga, this shit ain't wrong. So when a person like that, it's like disrespectful to his whole. He gave his life and his son's life. He gave his life and his son's life for slavery. He white. He could just be like, man, I ain't gonna do that shit. That's like a special person. That's a special person. So I'm like, and of course that don't cover up for everything that happened. But it's like, damn, you can't bunch everybody into one pile because we individuals. We different. Now it might be like I'm the first one to tell you I might be wrong. But I'm just saying the way I see it is like we need to fix it, get everybody to get that color shit out of the way as soon as possible. Of course not now because it's not equal. I mean, but as soon as possible because you don't want the kids to still be going through that shit. Kids need to be kids. Like if you go to the Northeast, the schools is all diverse. Like it's like white, black, and the more they grow up to each other, they start to be racist. Y'all know each other since y'all was kids. I mean, and then y'all like brothers. Y'all got the same. I mean, and I think that's how the world gonna be fixed. I mean, just period.
But I think racism is taught since a young age. Like you taught, like, all right, you white or you black. You feel me? And you gotta stick with your race. And I just think with black people, like you was saying, I think we don't unify as much. In this store, for example, like everything we sell is black owned. You feel me? For a reason. You feel me? So if you're a white person coming here, we cannot sell your products for a reason. You feel me? We gotta keep it black owned. Pan Africanism, yes.
Even if it made you money.
We can't sell it. Because that's the principle, that's the teaching we was taught, you feel me? We need that because that's going to take us to freedom. That's freedom right there, with that teaching.
What part of it you think is equal to freedom? Like the part, like black empowerment?
Yeah, black empowerment, supporting each other, every other race is doing that. They showing us this blueprint, but we too brainwashed.
But you know, it's crazy though, some people get caught up with thinking that having a lot of money and a lot of things is freedom, right?
But it's not about the money part.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying period, in general, period. Like, you could be poor, don't have no money, right? And be like living your best life, and have best spirit, best everything. I mean, but people say, "Dad, you got all this stuff, we don't have nothing." Maybe it's meant for it to be like that. You know what I mean, on some shit, because people think that materialistic stuff is not end all be all. Because it don't matter if you got $1 billion, you're gonna die. You mean you're gonna die? Period. So in the meantime, what you should be doing is finding the ways for you to be happy, and for whoever around you to be happy. That's it. If you wake up happy, you're rich. If you wake up happy, you're already rich. No matter how much money you got. It's people that got, like I told you, the boy killed himself and he had $1 billion. He's a billionaire. He got hit by a train. He wasn't happy as you are. He could go buy anything he wanted. He ain't as happy as you. And I realized I was rich after my son died, and I woke up and I was sad every day. Like I wake up sometimes and sad now. I realized that I was rich before. I was rich because I woke up and I was happy. You know what I mean? So people forget about that part. Money is a piece of paper. A car, the house. You can have a big house and don't be happy in it. You can have an apartment efficiency and be happy in love with somebody and be super happy. I mean, so it's all about, it ain't about those things sometimes. I mean, it's about like, what do you do? Do you look in the mirror and you feel like you did the right thing? Like, I mean, because at the end of the day, it's about how you feel about yourself. Do you look in the mirror, like, whatever you're doing, you might feel like positive about doing it. If it makes you feel good, that's what you do. No matter how you agree with it or whoever agree with it. If you do whatever you're doing, you feel like it's the right thing, that's what you should be doing. You know what I mean? So if somebody else doing something else and you like don't agree with it, if this making them happy, be happy for them. As long as ain't nothing that's going to affect what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I think sometimes we worry about stuff we can't control. There's too many people for one idea to go in everybody's head because everybody's complicated. You know what I mean? And so the thing is, like, whoever the higher power is got to help push that. I mean, we don't know. I mean, nobody really knows who he is. I mean, we never talk to him and see him. I mean, but whoever
probably not a human.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is,
right.
I think that's the person that can say, "Oh, you know what? Enough is enough." Because for all we know, this could be a game. We could be here that we don't even know why we're here at all. The real us could be somewhere else, and we agreed to be here, not knowing it's a game. Virtual reality, ain't no telling. Because the stuff that happens is so bad, it won't really matter if it's a game. I mean, like, you know, like black slavery and all that, it's not real. This is a game. Like, I mean, so it's like we don't even know our reality while we're here. We're on a rock spinning in the middle of nowhere. We don't ask to be here. We don't know how we got here. We don't know shit. I mean, so my thing is the stuff we could worry about. We could worry about like humans. So I mean, we start thinking about like just humans. Of course, people do bad stuff to you, but you won't do the same thing they do. Because if you do the same thing you do, you make you no better than them. You know what I mean? Really, because I always think that black people, like, no matter what we do, we're not hateful. Like, we do some shit because we need money. And some people's kind of sick to do some shit. But like overall, I mean, if everybody had money like white people had, it would be a different out. I mean, we won't even be We don't have moms, we don't have pops, we don't have different shit. We be missing shit. And they made it like that. You know what I mean? So we overcome a lot of shit. So imagine if we had resources, I mean, we'd be different. I mean, but at the end of the day, black people, I think, be happier than some people that's rich. You'll see a nigga in life in jail doing life, laughing, having fun. I mean, because we strong like that. I mean, so however we are made, we made us strong to be able to take it. I mean, you see, Indians is gone.
I want to say this though, like, because I feel like elders can teach stuff better. You feel me? It's something that we learned. There's a reason why I was taught to us. And I remember Uncle Rashid, my dad, they ever got a chance to meet each other because like how they explain it through their experiences and their knowledge, the wisdom come with it. You be like, that's interesting to hear somebody say that.
See what?
I can't almost give it. I gotta learn how to do it.
He was born in the 40s.
Responsibility of mine, so but like I just understand how it came about, and I can see like you know, you see someone only that person can get a game like how they give it. So you somebody understand it. I ain't saying what you saying wrong. I'm not saying that. But you ever heard people like that's interesting. You could meet the elders who founded this business, founded this company. Their experience, they was born like doing this 1969. Now these only before this they was doing other businesses like down up and down the East Coast. You feel me? They got a real interesting like perspective to give.
I would love to listen to him talk, because you gotta remember a person like me, like I was raised in placements in jails. You know what I mean? So you heard all that. So I really didn't get to talk to older people when I was young. Talking went to adult prison. You know what I mean? So like I met my grandpa, I talked to him once. You know what I mean? So like I always listen to my older what their perspective is, but at the same time, I know sometimes the stuff you go through can affect you and make you see stuff wrong. Right. All right, not wrong because it's your perspective, but wrong to somebody else. Right. You know what I mean? Because you might. So say for instance, you had a white wife. You loved her to death. She did everything for you. You know what I mean? So then certain things you wouldn't be able to say. Of course, you probably not saying you per se, but I'm saying like you know what I mean hypothetically. Right. Like certain things you're not gonna say because you married to a white. You know what I mean? And I think like I don't care about somebody being interracial married. If she make you happy, my thing is that if everybody happy, the world will be better. People want other people to go through shit. I'm like, why you want them to go through shit that's gonna make the world worse? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do, if you wanna be able to die, go ahead and be with the guy. You wanna be with the white, go, I don't like the boy Dr. Umar. You gotta be black and good. That's not reality. You can't help who you love.
Right. He been coming here like 20-something years.
That's what I'm saying, but you can't help who you love. Yeah. I mean, I think he got some stuff he say I agree with. Some stuff I'm like, come on, bro.
That's like everybody, but I think like you said, hurt people. People be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you're hurting people. That's
not, but sometimes people hurt don't hurt people. Some people hurt people know how I feel to be hurt and don't want you to feel hurt.
That's real.
That's love.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like me, for instance, I could be a terrible person. Like you gotta remember, I was going to jail so much that jailing wasn't a deterrent for me. So I could have been out here ruining people's lives and just go to jail. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody not like you. Some people different, so they can't hold. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said, but I try to be the best version of myself because that's why I don't look at it as like. Of course I know the problems black people got. I'm fucking black. I'm fucking been locked up for shit I ain't do. I'm innocent. But I wasn't gonna let that turn me into something that I ain't want to be. You know what I'm saying? I know about the unfairness that happened to us more than anybody. I read. But at the same time, you know, do I want to be the same way as a person that's doing to me? Do I want to do the same? No, I don't want to be like that. I want to say like, all right, at the end of the day, this life not long. You know what I mean? So instead of me worrying about the stuff I can't change right at this moment, let me find a way to be happy right now. You know what I mean? Whatever that is, or what I mean, that's the whole thing. My thing is just to pursue the happiness. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever that is, if you want to smoke crack all day and be happy doing it, but as long as it don't bother me, because I think if everybody happy, man, it'd be just a different world. I mean, that white and black stuff is so. I would think it's played out. Right. Skin, nigga, that's like a black cat coming. I don't like white cats. They both cats. Like, fuck y'all don't like it. We look at them like they crazy. I mean, but the reason why we feel how we feel because we get the lesser end of the stick. So I can understand what y'all saying. I mean, we get the lesser, and then they don't understand. A lot of people don't act like they don't understand why we got to grieve. Like when the boy was bending down, Colin Kaepernick, and they was like going against it. I'm like, he kneeling because the cops killing people. Like, and they said, "Oh fuck," and people still watch the NFL. I don't watch football. I mean, and that's one of the reasons why I don't watch football. I mean, nigga, you gonna tell me he can't bend down a person for cops killing kids? The fuck? Like, and y'all still watch? So like black people, you're right. Like I mean, so they fight Zimmerman. He supposed to be dead. Thanks. How he still alive? It's not like I mean. So like I'm like so I mean, my thing is just like all right. So a person like Zimmerman who killed the kid, he shouldn't be allowed to live. I don't care if the kid white, black. Like, if you kill a kid, I don't care what color it is. You shouldn't be allowed to live. So I want to see a white like the cops killed this white kid coming out of Walmart. Right, he had headphones. Him and his brother and their friend. The cops calling him, but he had headphones in. The brother and the other friend stopped and turned around. He kept walking because they don't hear him. The cop like, yo, you stop walking. So when he turned around, he went to go get the phone to turn his headphones down. Killed him. White boy. That shit had me like traumatized. Like, though I never thought once that he's white. Like, it's like you killed this boy for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So like, but people see us and having us, they look at us like we not human. But I can't do that. I'm not them. Right. If you see when the boy in the hotel, the cop giving him all the demands, he like get down, he tell him all he's like got confused, and then he just shot him up, the white boy. I'm like, man, I never thought about that. He white, that's what he get. I mean, I don't think like that. Even if somebody think like that about me, that don't mean I'm gonna think like that. I ain't them. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm better than them. Because a human is a human. He gonna be scared. He gonna do some dumb stuff. He gonna say some dumb. Just because somebody say something out their mouth don't automatically make them a racist. Because we say some racist all the time. I mean, we ain't racist at all. I hate white people. Like, everybody done said that before. That shit we don't mean it at all. Because we too smart to mean that. You know what I mean? So I think everybody stop being up so tight and really get to talk and really get to dialogue and really get to care about each other. It'll just be different. It'll be easy. But at the same time, the people that's in the power, they old and they from that old time. I mean, but they gonna be dead soon. Like, their billions can't stop them from being dead. They gonna be dead, so that you don't even deal with them. You deal with their kids. I mean, like the Raiders owner. You see the Raiders owner throwing the shit. Yeah, the fights and all that. Yeah, I mean, so like it's about people starting to know each other. I mean, that's what it's about. Because once you know each other, you're like, oh shit. I mean, like I moved on this block, white block. I need a screwdriver. I don't even want to go over here and ask for no screwdriver, right? So I taped it. My phone said, just in case they try to say I did something. I'm thinking all this crazy shit, right? I get to the door, knock on the door. Is your husband home? She's like, no, he's not there. I said, I need a screwdriver. Come in. I'm like, come in. Like, I go in the doorway, like, give me what kind of screwdriver you need? I got this thing. You want something to drink? I'm all like, thinking that this way about this lady, this family. This is a whole different atmosphere when I go and knock on the door. So sometimes what we went through make us predict our future when it ain't even like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, I'm over tripping. I felt bad. You know what I'm saying? So like, you never know who you're dealing with as a person. No, it could have been a person that's racist. I mean, so of course they can understand why I might think like that, but I was wrong. You know what I mean? So when you're wrong, like, damn, I missed out on something. Somebody can use, white people know business like really well. I might can't sell our products, but let me give a tip about some loopholes and this and that. You mean, you never know. But when you cut somebody out, you kind of blocking your blessing sometimes. You never know what you might be blocking. You know what I mean? So that's my thing.
I'm saying, like, we're not saying white people, like, individually, like the people. We're talking about the system, white supremacist system. Like, building prisons for the youth. People like that, I got dislike.
But I'm saying, but you gotta remember though, how you gonna differentiate who's who? If a white person come in here, you ain't gonna say like, well, you part of the system. You just like, you white, right?
We always talk about like what you actually like. Cause if like somebody said somebody shake your hand, they gonna look out for you. They stab you in your back. I don't know who that person is. Like, you want to treat us a certain type of way. And like this son I would hear elders say, he said historically there have been a lot of cases.
Yeah, for sure.
There have been historical cases, so therefore that's why they move like that. But I'm not saying I would.
But remember this though. Back then they wasn't prior to the information that they needed. We got all the information we need about everything. We could just look it up. You know what I mean? So a person say such and such thing to you, you do the diligence to just look it up and see if they can do. I mean, protect yourself with those. You're just smart as them. So you can't pull something on somebody that's smart as you. I mean, if we playing checkers, I can't do no trick stuff to you. You know the same stuff I know. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got like, a lot of times I can be naive about stuff because I think about the positives and stuff. And sometimes I know it ain't like that. I mean, but I gotta think like that or I go crazy. I mean, if I just think it's no way to win, it's no way to like. If you think like that, it's hopelessness. You know what I mean?
It makes you just right. Religion. Like, what do you believe in now? Because I know you just.
I believe I'm on a journey that like spiritual, like because I know about. I was born Muslim, so I know a lot about Islam. I was raised in Islam. I know a lot about Christianity because I read the Bible a couple times. I was in jail. I mean, and I asked a lot of questions. I mean, so right now I'm like, I don't never say what's right. I don't know, but what I do know is be a good person. Try to think positive. Try to do the right things. That's because I think that's what religion is a place for. They have boundaries. It ain't about like. Because nobody really can tell you what God is. Because Christianity and Islam, when you go back but so far, it was a whole world before that. I mean, so like my thing is this. Do the right thing and you know when you're doing the right thing. I mean, live like God watching. Live your life like God watching you. Because it probably is. I mean, so that's my whole thing. Like, until I'm trying to figure out what's what and how to be. I mean, you know you do something right, you feel it. I mean, so my thing is this. People could be all religious, but they do all the wrong shit. So what's the use of you being religious? You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no love in your heart for nobody, like, you just going through the motions of being religious, but you're not really thinking about what it means to be religious per se. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my thing is like trying to really find out about God, asking and praying like, can you just give me some like shine some light on me so I can understand what I mean? So people come at me like, yo, you saying this and that. I said, no, I'm not saying nobody wrong, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I'm looking. You know what I mean? That's my bottom line. I'm looking. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it, and I really care about it a lot. It ain't no shit I'm just saying. That's some shit I think about every day. I mean, so most people they be religious for the look. Let me to talk about it.
It be trending.
Yeah, let me talk about it. So I act like
trending.
I'm doing all this and doing all that. You know what I mean? Because I hate when somebody try to tell me about religion like they died before. I mean, like, when the last time you died, I'm talking to God, like, what do you, I mean, like, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, I never heard a preacher go in the front of the church and say, well, I think God said this and said that, I said that. Or maybe God, they say, God, how you gonna say that you wasn't there? How you gonna tell me something about this so important like my soul and you don't know for sure yourself? That's some narcissist shit. Like, so I'm like looking at them like, man, I know they trying to make out good means, but nigga, you don't know what you're talking about for sure. You don't know what you're talking about for sure. That's why faith is like a gamble.
Right.
You gotta have faith because it can't be proven. if you look at what's going on, blacks got it so bad, right? Do God like us? Whoever he is, do he like us or do we like? Well, who knows? So meantime, every time I'm happy, every time I got a happy moment, I like remember it and I embrace it. Because.
What would you say about what's your thoughts on the U.S. economy?
I think the U.S. economy, I think they about to stop using the dollar.
Inflation,
How
yeah.
you feel about
Inflation.
that? What's your thoughts on that?
I think you got to have some skills to do things that people need, like first, like some type of trade, just to have. But I think we're gonna be cool because we Brody boys. Listen, America's not gonna fall off. Listen, not in our life. They listen. See, I was in the army. I see what we got. We got some. So if anything go too bad, they just start a war with somebody. Whoever got what we need, and they go take it. Because ain't too many people could beat America in no war. You got the CIA. We got some shit. So sometimes you need the white people to go do that shit. But my thing is this: what country would you rather live in besides America?
I got a list.
Where? You might want to go to Africa. I don't want to be in Africa. Like,
it's a beautiful place in Africa. I got
yeah, I don't want to be in Africa though. I mean, not because I got nothing against Africa. I don't know Africa. I know America.
Yeah.
I like corner stores.
He been there. He been to Guinea before. He been there.
That's why he's a more worldly person. He probably like. I look at Africa on a YouTube.
I love America. I ain't gonna hold you.
We all got Jordans on, bro. You got Jordans. You think who you think made them Jordans?
Somewhere in the
Phil Knight, white bull.
Yeah,
What car you in? Nobody got black people don't own no car company unless you can get on a bus, and they made the buses too.
I think it's so much new opportunity coming in the world.
But no, I'm saying, but I say it's a white world. You gotta understand, like what I'm saying. Like they own everything. I mean,
I understand what you're saying. You can't not see it.
There's no getting around that. I mean, and mind you, it's not like the everyday white person. It's people that have been doing this for since the generations and generations. I mean, when we was excluded. We was excluded. But that don't mean the world ain't good.
Right.
I mean, you gotta make it mean, because listen, nowhere's perfect. If it was perfect, there would be no need to fight for nothing. Sometimes you need to fight for something to be alive, the reason why you're alive.
Living, yeah.
Because if everything was perfect, it'd be corny as shit.
I agree with that.
It's corny. Everybody had what's the reason we're here for? Like, I mean, like sometimes you want to have a good fight. You know what I mean? So like, as long as it ain't like, you see some countries, man, they can't say nothing what they want. They can't do nothing. You mean at least here you could do what you mean. You could be broke Monday and be rich Tuesday, and pay your taxes and live your life and make a differance.
Definitely a lot of benefits, man. I ain't never gonna deny that. Especially
you mean like
you travel often?
Well, I used to when I was younger. I don't travel often now.
Was you going to tourist places? Or was you going like where the people was at?
Both. I'm doing both. Like, I mean, I've been to a lot. You got to remember, like I went to a lot. I went everywhere almost. But I like being in the house now.
You
Been to Africa before?
No, I never. You know what? I had a wrong perspective on Africa for a long time. I mean, because like now you can see Africa on the computer. Before, like, Africa in your mind, you thinking like the way they explain it to you, like you like. But I don't like no animals. I don't like being places where I'm not.
So you weren't going to safari and all that?
No.
Lions and all
I'm
that.
saying I'm in Guinea, alright, because I'm not a drinker, right? But it's the first time I got drunk. I felt so safe there. Like safe. I'm talking the police like had love. You feel love like more. You know, police over here, you get pulled over. It's like, oh, now we straighten up. It was like, yeah, but other night, alright, but it was like it was like a whole different type of energy.
See, I feel safe everywhere because I got somebody protecting me.
No, it's like, alright, I don't know, probably using the wrong word.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You feel more comfortable, like you belong there.
Like I had that joke like kind of lower down, like me being on point. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it was. You feel me? I don't know how to explain why I was like that.
But see, because we from maybe because our ancestors.
Motherland, for real, yeah, motherland.
But at the same time, if you're born and raised in America, you really don't. You're African from your ancestors, but you're not African per se.
Exactly. You agree with that 1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? So like you from here, and everything Africa. I mean, we don't got everything Africa got, but mostly everything. We got some stuff Africa don't got.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So Africa, a lot of Africans don't like black people. I mean, now that before I didn't know before when I came here last time, but I looked up on the computer. They were showing saying why Africans don't like black people, the way we portrayed on TV and stuff like that.
They the thugs and gangsters and everything. That's how I look at it.
If you don't understand what's really going on, like understand what's happening over here, you come us to go through things to go through, and also be over here to understand it. But we control, like our influence got the biggest influence in the world.
For sure.
Especially the East Coast Americans.
Did you see the documentary called Ghost of City Soleil? And they in Haiti? Y'all gotta go see that, man. Go on YouTube and watch that when you get tonight. It's the two brothers. One named Tupac. Another brother named Billy. They be going to war with the government. All Haiti living.
Oh yeah, I respect the
That's how bad they living though.
He said I want 6 mil sent it. He said
It was a culture shock when I was there in Haiti.
I'm not going there. They just kidnapped somebody in Haiti.
They kidnapped people there in Haiti.
I'm not going there.
Culture shock.
I don't got time to be getting kidnapped. You know, they asking for 20,000.
It's certain parts that ain't like that.
But in the meantime, I'm in Haiti. Like I don't want to be in.
But it'd be they beautiful people. The energy is loving and everything.
But if there's a possibility for me getting kidnapped in Haiti, I'm not going.
Oh yeah.
There's no need for me to be in Haiti. Why would I want to go take a risk?
You met with the missionaries in Haiti?
Oh.
Yeah, kidnapped.
They got kidnapped. They asked for like 6 mil, something like that, from wherever he's working for. They wanted to give it to him.
Guess what though?
Because it's poverty there, so they see tourists and all that. That's their money. You feel me? That's money.
Listen. I'm not. I don't listen. That's like for me. You ever watch Locked Up Abroad?
Yeah, I know. Netflix.
I watch it all the time. So I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to go nowhere like that. You feel me? Because I don't got time. Listen, if I go to jail in Pennsylvania or Philly, I'm cool with that. I'm not going to jail in Africa and all that. Yeah. Listen, that's when you start with you want to be American again. Yeah. Oh no, I'm American. Yeah. You gotta think, whether you black or white, it don't matter if you go to another country. You American. They don't care about all that. You American right now, bro. You know what I mean? So
they gonna point you out. They can tell you American.
You see they jails? Our jails, we got food, TV. You know what I mean? They jails is like, nigga, this is over. Like
there's no food in that joint.
I don't got time to be listen. I already had a heart. Like I don't need to make it no harder. Big God over there trying to be whatever I'm trying to be. Like we got Netflix here. We got good food. Everything you need is right. I'm cool. I mean, even though I know we got like not cultural like that. We do dumb stuff, but we've been living like that all this time. You know what I mean? I got time to be trying to figure out something new, chasing animals. And I mean, we just watched the whole show about they chasing monkeys. They eat baboons. They chase the baboons. When they're eating the baboons, they're talking no seasoning. They put them on fire. They didn't even take his fur off.
You talking about Haiti?
They're in Africa.
Africa, yeah.
Listen, the boys, so they ate the monkey fur and everything. And I said, I don't think I can do that.
They ate my man. They eat rats.
The boy had the monkey hand. The hand had like the fingernails like we got. He's eating the hand. Like I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's why I said maybe I'm not all the way African like I know.
Because we American now, so to us it's like chicken to them. You feel me? My man he eat rat. They eat rat in Africa.
See, that's I can't.
He said it tastes good. Hey.
See what I'm saying is this.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Listen, if you eat rat, listen.
It tastes good.
So look, see, I don't have.
But the Chinese serve be cooking rat too though.
I don't have nothing in common with nobody that eat rat. You eat rat. I don't care if you look like me. You're not the same. If you eat rat, we not the same, bro. Like you eat rat, dog. Like I mean, I'm sorry. Like you eat rat, you knowingly eat rat. Like
you said it tastes better than chicken. It tastes good.
No, to him it do.
Yes.
My thing is this: a rat. Think about a rat. Like, bro, I'm not a rat, bro.
I can't.
But also the rat's different because they diet different over there and things like that.
Even if they had the best diet, even if they all they ate was lettuce, I'm not eating no rat, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like that's like. But I'm saying they eating the monkey. It look like a monkey still. Yeah. They had the monkey. The boy had the monkey hand out the fire, eating no salt, no nothing. Just
what's the craziest thing you ever ate?
Probably frog legs. You know what I mean? Like I'm not eating a monkey. A monkey's like a human almost. A monkey could be your friend. Monkeys know sign language. Like you damn near eating a person almost. You one step from eating a person. If you eat a monkey, you eat a person. That's how I look at it. If you eat a monkey, that's different if the monkey cut up and it's mixed in some noodles. They got the monkey. It's a monkey. It's still a monkey. He had his hand.
They don't cook it. They
don't even take the fur off. Yeah. I'm waiting for them to take the fur off. He didn't take the.
What if it was good?
It wasn't. You know why? Because they had a white boy with him. White was it? They made him eat it. White was it?
I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm watching the YouTube joint. Yeah.
White boy said, "Oh, man, listen." He said, I said, "There's no way a monkey could be good without no seasoning."
Yeah, right.
Just imagine.
They had some seasoning, probably good.
You eat oxtail, right? Yeah. Now just imagine the oxtail, right? Fresh off the ox, with none of that cooking and all that stuff that you just put on the fire for a little bit. It's not gonna taste like the oxtail from the Jamaican store. I mean, but they used to that. I mean, they eat whatever they can catch.
My man said that's how you kill a rat. They bust their head open with a rock.
So I'm saying, you want to live? Would you rather live like that or live how you live now?
No, I'm just saying it's not. It's like what they was taught. I was taught Americanized, so yeah, of course I'm gonna choose this.
Say you back up. Say you get to choose both of them. You're not Americanized. Do I want to be able to go to a supermarket and buy it? It's already caught, chopped, prepared, or do I want to chase this joint in the desert? Might not find nothing. Might not eat that day if I don't find nothing. I mean, running around trying to live this place and that place. It's easier to do this.
But it's probably better to do that because you're not dependent on the. We depend on the market for food. That's not a good joint to be human.
I mean, we depend on it. You know why we depend on it? Because it's dependable.
They can close down tomorrow though. We'll be starving.
Listen, but they cannot catch nothing and be starving. It's more of a chance. Listen,
You gonna catch it? You gonna catch it?
no. Let me tell you what they said. Let me tell you what Boss said.
That's why they got to the right.
Boss said we move. We can't catch nothing. We move to another location because we can't. We over 100. It's not nothing here. The market's gonna always be there. The market's gonna always have lamb chops, steaks, chicken. I mean, it's got to be a market. Market's not going nowhere.
But we depend on people. We can't survive on our own. Those people survive on their own. That's heavy.
But not if they can't get to catch an animal that day. But plus they're not fast enough to get the monkey.
Alright, this is talking about the markets. The market's not returning real food no more because.
But I mean, I'm old and I'm still healthy and I be eating it like so them boys look rough. They don't look like they all healthy to me. Them boys look like they kind of looking kind of rough. They about 20 looking like 50 years old. You know what I mean? Because over here we was eating stuff because we was hungry. I never read the label, see if it's healthy or not. You know what I mean? You just eat it. You know what I mean? But that's my thing. You're gonna die anyway. You can eat healthy as you want.
So you say you want one of the lifestyle?
I ain't got time for all that.
Most everyone I like that though. I don't put it out there.
But there's places like that.
This city's also beautiful. Like South Africa is beautiful.
But guess what?
Senegal is beautiful.
But in some places in Africa, you can still be in Senegal and still like you can see.
You go nothing farther than
But I'm saying at one point all humans wasn't like that.
Yeah, but we got smarter, so we don't want to live like that no more. We want lions chasing us and like getting. We want to get ate by a lion. Like, who want to fight a lion? If you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I want to be hot. Like,
you know, West Africa had a lot of kingdoms. They kind of took that.
Yeah, they took it. I'm saying, but first, right now, what I know, Africa's a beautiful place, and I like to see it on TV and all that stuff. Right? I might even go there one day, right? But it's not a place for me because I'm like too.
No, you'd be surprised.
I like the comforts of what comforts. I don't like bugs. And I'm not being bougie, I just don't like bugs. I don't like mosquitoes, I don't like flies, I don't like none of that shit. I mean, if I don't gotta be around flies and bugs and stuff.
You cool, yeah.
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with Africans, some of the continent African.
He ain't trying to be around the flies.
I ain't trying to be there, I'm saying, I'm trying to be in an AC.
So would you say you Americanized?
I'm a hood alive. I mean, this is keeping it real. Like, I mean, I just don't got time to be over there and it's hot. Like, why would I put myself through that if I don't have to? Somebody invented the air conditioner for me to use it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go back in time.
Blackberry's been an air conditioner, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I look at all the inventors.
A lot of inventors, yeah.
And they invented ice cream, and they wouldn't even let them eat it on Sunday. Only on Sundays they eat ice cream back then. Vanilla ice cream. No, black man made ice cream. Invented it. You know what I mean? I mean, I know a lot about history, but sometimes the more you know, the more it's hard to think positive. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I always tell myself, don't let that stuff change you. Don't let somebody else's evilness change you. You know what I mean? Because that's at the end of the day, somebody got to start it. I started with me. I don't need to start with me. I mean, not looking at stuff how everybody else look at stuff. Try to start it with me. I mean, maybe I'm being naive, but at the same time, like, because somebody might do something like, it used to be cops. I don't just go like, I hate white, because I know he's just a dickhead. They egos tripping, you know what I mean? And just because he don't see me as a human, I don't see him as a human either. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I mean, but then there's some cops that's not like that.
It's cool shit. Yeah.
So I mean, you get pulled over like, what this nigga about to, what they about to do? Sometimes you get pulled over the cop cool. You know what I mean? Sometimes it be the black cop to be. So you know, it's all individuals. You know what I mean? And I got pulled over a lot of times, bro. I got pulled over probably more than anybody in Philly. Bro. Literally. When I went to traffic court, the lady said, you got pulled over 27 times in 3 months. I said, man, she said, most times I didn't even get a ticket. I mean, like little dumb stuff. They wanted to search my car. I mean, so I interacted with so many different cops. Some cops just be out of pocket. Some cops be like, I mean, don't even be tripping on you. I mean, so it's like, it's about the individual. Like, that's why I say, like, you can't guess. I mean, you got to wait and see. You know what I mean? So, like, but if you put your perspective on it, so they're going to be evil every time, you might make somebody that's not even like that become like that towards you. You know what I mean? So, but the cops definitely out of pocket. They need to be. You got to think, you only take 6 months to be a cop. So you could, 6 months. Police academy 6 months. Now you can kill somebody and get away with it. Dog, police academy 6 months. What can you learn in 6 months?
You can hold the grudge. I'm like that family.
You got to understand. If you say you're white, you're raised in the white neighborhood.
Yeah.
And all your friends white. Maybe got a couple black people, but they really white because they from the white neighborhood. Because wherever you're from, that's where you are. If I live in the white people, I'm act like how the majority act.
Called Oreos.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that then all they see is about black people on TV, P Valley and shit like that. You watching? I mean, the good gangsters, they gonna think, well, that's the only reference they got to see it as. They don't know that some people might be in the hood, but they don't have nothing to do with the hood activities. I mean, look at it all as the same. I mean, so they become a cop, they scared. They really be scared. That would they be scared to death. I mean, mind you, they hate us, so they want to come in and bust our ass, but they scared too. So now you got to calm him down when he comes to your car. You mean, like, you know what I mean? That's why every time I get pulled out, take my keys out, put it on the roof, put my hands out the window. You're like, damn, this nigga did this before. How you fucking know this? They don't got to give me no demands. I know everything you do, bro. Here go the keys on the joint. My guy ain't ready. Like, don't tell me. Straight up, like, I mean, cause most people that get killed by the cops be people that's not street savvy. Like, the boy on Facebook, he said, you got a gun in here? Yeah. Nigga, you never say yeah. Nigga, you find that bitch, that's you find it. Ain't nothing, yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck if I'm licensed to carry or not. Nigga, I mean, I got pulled over 52nd Street up there. Got caught, had a gun on my hip. They said, you got a gun in here? No, I got nothing in here. Get out the car. I got out the car, gun on my hip. They only see, they searching my car for like an hour. Did y'all check him? No, they checked me for the gun. I said, nigga, I said, I'm not telling you I ain't no gun on me, nigga. You crazy? I got the joint now, like, I mean, but like, so there be people that be like thinking they got rights. Got rights, I can have a gun. All right, then you get killed. I mean, but nigga from the streets, no, I ain't telling you shit, nigga. You got to find that joint if you want. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we know what the rules. You mean, it's like being in prison. A prison guard can say, nigga, fuck you looking at me for? You go back, I ain't looking at you, man. You know, because you ain't got no win. The person not saying, like, I got rights. I can look at you. All right, go ahead. You got rights. Sometimes you got to know when to fight. Sometimes you got to know when to fight. Sometimes you got to know when to bow out and fight another day. You know what I mean? Because some people just want to start arguments with cops just to start arguments with cops. Because some you really need cops for certain shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? You need cops for certain shit. So it's like they so much dickheads we forget about that we might need them for certain shit. I hate the cops. I don't call the cops. I mean, I don't hate all cops because I got a couple cop friends. But overall, the 2 times I called the cops, both times I called them, I got handcuffs. Both times. I said, damn, I called the cops 2 times ever and got handcuffed both times. Well, first time I was in my sister's house. You know, you're about to get in the shower, you got your fresh gear on the, this is why I do my shit when I'm about to get real fresh. Sneakers on the bed, they brand new white Prada's, my clothes, my pants. And I usually take my rollie off, but I had it on, I'm in the shower. I get out of the shower with my shit going. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold the fuck up. I get my gun out the handbrake, I go downstairs, TV going, I see the window open. So somebody broke in there while I was in the shower. Right? I called my sister, like, yo, somebody broke in the crib, like, she go, call the cops. All right, call the cop, they come. Mind you, they took my clothes. I got a towel on, they get there. He said, you got ID? I said, I'm gonna call y'all. But we know how we know, she said, how we know you ain't the one that broke in here? I said, so now I'm mad. Like, I'm in the towel. Like, who the fuck they break in call waiting for that? So that shit turn around. Handcuff me.
In the towel.
In the towel. And put me in the car, in her car. My sister had to come all the way from, I said, yo, I mean, my thing is, when they see me in tattoos and stuff, like, them they run my name, oh my God. That shit over. They run my name? They said, nigga, you gotta be like, nigga.
You were saying you was the first person in Philly with tattoos on your face. Like
Not far as the Puerto Ricans, but like blacks, yeah.
Blacks and all that.
Yeah. When I got my shit in the 90s. I mean,
you wasn't really saying that nobody would.
Nobody.
Yeah.
No rappers, none of that. Nobody. Besides, I'm from a Puerto Rican neighborhood. You know, Ricans had the teardrops and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
Plus, I think Lil Wayne was like the first rapper to start doing it. Lil Wayne.
I had my shit before Lil Wayne had that shit. I mean, but you know, Lil Wayne more famous than me, so. I mean, but I had my shit way before Lil Wayne.
Well, what's your thoughts on assets, especially with the economy dropping? And like the U.S. dollar, like.
What I think about far as what you need to have to buy to make your money, bro. I mean, if you could buy gold, listen, gold is the best thing that you could buy. If you worry about stuff like that, or you could become an asset. I'm my asset, just me. You know what I mean? Because I just not make it happen. You know what I mean? But like, as far as the person that's going to do something that's guaranteed, gold. You know what I mean? That's going to always be guaranteed. Just go buy some gold. That's it. Everything else you're taking a risk. I don't care what they say, what they think. Anything else, buying a house, anything could be a risk. Anything could be a risk, but gold not a risk. You can buy gold, that's guaranteed. That's it.
Do you feel like through your lifetime that you have seen that gold has remained like a viable?
Gold went up so much since my lifetime. Crazy, dog. I'm talking about. Look at how much gold was cost in say '99 until now, dog. So I used to have a big ass gold coin collection, all that shit in my crib. They robbed me and took that shit. You know what I mean? It was a store downtown you could buy like coins and shit from. You know what I mean? $300 coins, whatever. I mean. So that shit. You ever see in the commercial we have the coins to be selling them shit really be worth money. They appreciate it. I mean after a while. But everything else is like, why buy anything else if you want? If you're thinking like that, just get some gold or get some coke or something. Him and his thing. I would tell you to get that. I gotta keep it real with you. Like I know you positive, but I mean that's the thing. Listen, you know what's crazy? They make it like coke and drugs so bad, right? But cigarettes is worse than that to me. You know why? Because cigarettes can kill y'all if I'm smoking it.
Second smoke.
So just imagine this. Cigarettes illegal, right? Say it's like cocaine, right? In the same ballpark. I go in the courtroom. You selling cigarettes, Oschino? You know cigarettes kill not just you or using it, everybody around you. So you're endangering everybody's lives. This is the judge will tell you if it was illegal. But now that they got it, oh no, it's cool, it's okay. Don't worry. 50,000 people a year die from secondhand smoke.
Secondhand smoke.
No, that's right. That right there is like, nigga, you killing people that don't even smoke, and it's legal. But it's coke that nobody don't catch secondhand smoke from no coke. I mean, so what make this so worse than that? Oh, because we got it.
Yeah, that's real.
I went to jail for marijuana. There's years in jail for marijuana. That's, it can turn legal when I'm in jail. They got it. It's cool. Cool when they do it. I said, so my thing is this. Then they trick us into thinking it's so bad. We got coke, it's so bad. It's so bad because y'all said it's bad. It ain't really bad, no better than alcohol and cigarettes. Alcohol make you crash out. You never heard nobody crash because they was high on coke. You never heard nobody ODing on coke. Except for the fentanyl shit now. But it's about whatever they got is cool. Whatever we got is not cool. That's the bottom line. Period. If you make money off of it, it's not cool. So they don't care if we take drugs.
No.
Okay. You think they care about us having a vaccine?
Well, yeah, but I don't know about the vaccine. I'm learning about that.
Did you take it?
No.
Okay, well, you learned. That's all you need to learn. That's all you need to learn. Don't take it. My thing is this: once you start saying you're gonna pay me to take a vaccine, something's wrong now. Now I see what you do. What you trying to do? You gonna pay me, the person that you will kill at a traffic stop, to take a vaccine and save me from being sick? Nigga, I might be dumb, but goddamn, man, I ain't that dumb, man. You gonna tell me about a vaccine that everybody knows the FDA take 5 years to approve it? You gonna just speedball the vaccine?
5 months.
They asked the boy who made the vaccine, would you give it to your kids? He said no. Oh, nigga, the nigga that made it said he don't give it to his kids. But I'm gonna give it to. Then there's a movie y'all gotta see called Vexed. It's about how the kids got autism. The boy who made the vaccine tried to kill himself. The kids get the shots. They directly giving them autism. And the white kids don't get it as much as black kids from that shot. It's like I think 70% for black kids. That's crazy. So the lady, she had twins on there, a daughter and a son. The boy got the shot, when he got the shot, he kept crying. So she ain't let the daughter take it. They grew up, they're like 15 now. He retarded. She playing the piano in the background like a prodigy type show. I said, so she went like, yo, them shots they tell you the kids got to get, that be fucking kids up. There's so much shit to fuck us up, there's no getting around it. So all you can do is try to be happy for that little bit of time. The food, the toothpaste, every single thing.
But by the way, we got one in front of we got right now.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm about to get it.
Yeah, I was saying, anything you want to say before you leave?
No, I want to say this, man. No, I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Thank you for coming through. All I appreciate you.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Oh, he said you don't sold out one day.
Oh man, see what we got coming up like, oh man, they be selling out like that. That's when they was that white boy back up, non-fluoride toothpaste in here. Straight up, we try to.
Can we get some bars for you, Slot?
Let me think about this rap stuff, right? First of all, I'm about to be a political leader, so I ain't gonna give them no bars. I think I'm gonna start not taking me serious when I start trying to do stuff for this community. You know what I mean? Don't rush. I'm gonna do some stuff for the community. Like,
no positive bars, cause
I don't know, my bars not positive. They're reality. Huh?
We trying to make you work now.
Yeah. No, I like coming down and talking to y'all because y'all different.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? And I'm glad y'all don't agree with me because that's what make it decent. You know what I mean? For me, y'all don't agree with me because then some people you don't agree with them. They think you trying to argue with them. Yeah. I mean, so no, like for real, because at the end of the day, it's all love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We the same. Like, we've had different life experiences. That's it.
So everybody different things anyway.
Yeah. I never say, they said they don't understand. They don't know. No, because I don't like the same. I might think y'all don't know something. I don't know some stuff y'all know. I don't know how I feel like to go to all black school. I know how I feel to go to all black yellow. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we still end up in the same place though. I mean, so I've been around this way, we end up in the same place. Just to be able to tell each other about the places we've been.
Wow.
So now without me even going there, you can tell me about it like I've been there. I mean, so we've been everywhere. I mean, so so when you start getting old, you start feeling more confident in yourself. You won't worry about what somebody think about you. You just tell your truth. Younger me, I would never see none of this shit. Like, I was like too cool for Kool-Aid, thinking too much worry about what people think about me. Nah, I don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about all that type of stuff. You just try to do righteous.
You should take on Dr. Umar Johnson because he talking about him a little bit before. You should take on him.
Who?
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Umar, I think what he's doing is like somebody need to do it, but some of his outlooks is too extreme for me. Like far as the no white, don't mess with no white by white and white. Because my thing is this: if you're a man and you got a white wife, right? She black to me at this point, unless you just a white black boy. But at the same time, I don't care. I don't care what y'all are. It could be both white. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all love each other. Be happy for y'all. But I understand what that would have to do with the black struggle. You know what I mean? I don't understand. Because the nigga that's marrying a white girl, he might not like it. Him and the black girl, they might not get along. Should they just go together because they black?
That's what he's saying. It's more so responsibility to the community. You gotta do.
First of all, it's hard to find a girl that you like. Period. Period. No, any girl. Like, I mean, like you're gonna get along with any girl. Like, so when you find a girl you get along with, like, well, I'm just sleep with this. You mean like, no, you're white. No, I'm gonna go ahead and try to argue some more with whoever, or figure out something. I mean, because at the end of the day, you're attracted to whoever about somebody, how they act, and how they are. I mean, of course, how they look too. But if you like white girls, that's more power to you, bro.
But you know, he got a philosophy about that. Only because like you got, or unless like we was around him a lot, you listen to him. This philosophy, he's a psychologist. He says it's like a psychology thing. Why people like different, like people attract to each other.
I don't think so. I think it could even be because for him to say that, like
that's what he said.
Yeah, but he don't because I think sometimes it could be smell, it could be smile, it could be some you know, you can look at the girl. You ever mess with a girl that's she's not even that pretty, but for some reason you just like damn, if you even know she's not that pretty, but she might be sexy or something. You don't even know why. Psychology, you just like it's your type. It's just some people like fat girls, some people like skinny girls, some people like I mean, it's your type. Whoever reason why, who knows? But why would you care? My thing is this: why you care? You got your black dark skin wife, cool. So why you want everybody to have the same thing you got?
Yeah, I think he look at it like this, right? You know, like somebody makes an NBA in the league and all that. They get their millions and they go marry a white person, like black sisters need help too. You feel me? So why would you get all this bread? Yeah, why would you get all this bread and support somebody who needs support? You feel me?
Because
somebody from the hood.
You know why? Let me tell you why. Marriage is not about supporting somebody. Marriage is about you being happy. The person who made the NBA, whatever he did to get to the NBA, he worked hard as shit to get to the NBA, right? Now, whatever he got his money, he could spend it however he want to spend it. You know what I mean?
Even the woman wouldn't like him if he was in the NBA? She wouldn't like him if he wasn't in the NBA.
But that's him for him to learn. That's what. That's it. He's foolish. Yeah. He the foolish one.
She wouldn't win without the contract. She wouldn't win without the contract.
But I heard somebody say this. Now, this they thought. They said it was like if Kobe had married a black woman. Kobe, he from Philly. Like, he based from Philly, outside of Oschino. He said it was more likely that it would touch him in the black community. Because he married who he married, it wasn't likely to touch the community.
No, we got Kobe from first of all, from Italy, Philadelphia. Went to school in Lower Marion. He black, but he not like a black Philly boy all the way. Like I mean. But my thing is this: long as you play ball good, I don't care who you marry, just play ball good. You mean your kid's black? You mean so at the end of the day, his kid's black. You mean you see them like? But my thing is why would I care who we marry? You mean my thing is when I see somebody marry somebody, I'm like I don't even think about it. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, girls gonna argue and get on your nerve no matter if they black or white. That's what they go. That's what they do for a living. Where you going? What you doing? The white girl gonna do the same thing. She's just white. You know, I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why he's making it a thing about black and white when it comes to that. Because you love who you love. I mean, if you marry somebody, you really love them. I mean, period. And while she marrying you, her intentions, I don't know her. She might be already rich and don't need your money from NBA. She might just want some black hands. She might just like a black person. People, it's white girls that like black people sometimes. I don't know. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just think if you love somebody, it should be more power to you. Who am I to say y'all shouldn't get married? Who the fuck am I? You marry somebody telling you shouldn't marry somebody, and you don't even know them.
How you feel about the vice president not bringing up?
She's first of all, she was sending niggas to jail like crazy before she was vice president. You look at her track record, like she don't give a fuck about them. Is she even black? She don't even think is she black?
No, not the vice. The president. President wife. What's what they call that?
Biden wife?
The first lady inviting the other basketball team up to play.
You know why that was first of all, but they tried to fix it. But my thing is, that's what I'm saying, like for her doing that, or you know her mind frame, right? She kind of like mad because the black girl won and did whatever she's doing. You feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. She feel like that. They kids playing basketball, but ain't that serious. You might because the black person won. You might get used to it because most black people mostly win in basketball. That's what we play basketball. You know what I mean? But the fact that the black girl had enough power to say something, got a voice out there, then they tried to invite her. That's to make the difference. Now if she would have kept it to herself, we would never know she thought like that. So she put it out there in the world. Now everybody can see you for what you are, and maybe they can fix you, or maybe you can get some backlash. Like damn, maybe I was thinking wrong. Because that's what it's about. Like persecuting them for it, make them try to change their thinking. You know what I mean? But if they don't say nothing about it, hide it, you won't never know they think like that. I mean, that's what most of them do real good. So if they have to do something wrong, like that's a perfect time to school her. You know what I mean?
What's your thoughts on him opening a new school, in Wilmington, Dr. Moore Johnson, all boys black school?
Dr. Moore Johnson, like he want to just give somebody a box. Like every time I see him talking, like he want to just box somebody. I don't know why he don't just say, listen. Biting somebody, my weight class, listen, y'all white supremacy, come give me a rumble. You know what I mean? Like, it make some type of, I think he should make some type of like, Instead of saying everything was all the time was wrong, tell us some stuff that's right. Because every time you see somebody talk, they just talk what's wrong all the time, it's a drag.
Right.
I mean, like, put something good in it somewhere. Make something, because like, you see him, I'm like, all right, he about to talk about some shit we already know already. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, some stuff he say be like, I fuck with heavy. But when he starts talking about somebody's personal life and all that, I think that's none of your business. I mean, mind you, what he's doing is something that take a lot of bravery, because he can get cut off a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And take a lot of, like, guts. So I applaud what he's doing. Somebody need to do it, but I just think sometimes he overstep his boundaries of what really matters. An NBA boy marrying some white girl is not my concern at all. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, that's his right to do. And who knows, she probably love him. You never know. If you knew her, you might have married her too if you happen to know her. I mean, you just don't know her. I mean, but so at the end of the day, that's not something I would worry about. That used to fighting for the black cause. I mean, that's something that's nothing. I mean, opening the school is something important. I mean, but it's a boy that got out of school in LA. I got an interview on my podcast.
I seen that joint.
I mean, like, he got his own high school, 300 students.
Yes, okay.
I mean, he went to people in the neighborhood to give him the money to open it up. They get the kids sneakers and everything. They all know each other. First, they got their phone numbers there, and their schools got 80% graduation rate. You know what I mean? So like, but I don't know if they I think they let white people go there if they want to. Y'all the Black Panther school. Y'all school.
Then you interview it was like a young doctor or something like that.
Yeah, young doctor. And I interviewed a psychologist.
Like 20s and all that. Yeah, I seen that job.
That school still open that you talking about?
Harambe is still open there.
Harambe.
My man teach there, Cole's teach there.
Do y'all wear them the dashiki Jones like that?
No.
It's a school that wear those. It's a school that wear that.
He's on Hotep.
Oh, Hotep. They wear like a.
Dashikis, yeah.
The white people can't go there either.
I don't think so. No.
Damn, y'all was shit.
This actually like the first. Harambe was the first charter school in this side of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bob Skeet.
Who owned it?
His name was John Skeet.
He alive?
He passed away. No, he passed away. Yeah.
Yo, my thing is this. You really can say nobody white can come in. That's legal.
Is it legal?
It's legal.
What?
They say a white kid can't go here.
No, but you understand. Like it's like with anything else. It's like how, you know how somebody say somebody knows somebody's cousin. That person won't get through before somebody else. So it's really like a community school. Like not even that. Like they do that. Like we get done it today all the time. We try to go like for a bank loan or something like that. Somebody knows somebody. That person don't got first rates. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really. You're not really saying it.
But it's like
redlining. That's
yeah,
what
Yeah, that's like one of them
Yeah,
I think it was smart for him to do that though. I ain't go because he come from different type of.
I don't think it is.
But you didn't know, but you don't know the story. You understood the reason why. Like, you get like a fourth like explanation about the situation.
No, I'm just saying.
Like, you know his story. Like,
I can imagine like what he went through because of the years he was born at.
No, not what he went through, but his like the things he like.
But my thing is
the things he did, the things he accomplished because of that.
But I'm saying, but moving forward, like. Won't you think it'd be a hindrance? A kid could be in the classroom with like other people, right? Won't you think it'd make them more like when they go out into the world, like more like?
Being here now, my age, I'm only 20. I ain't young, but I'm saying I appreciate that school more than I ever did when I was younger.
But you guys remember, you never went to the school that was like. I'm talking about if the school was like integrated, like different. You never know how it would affect you either.
No, I did. I got kicked out in 6th grade. So
I can't.
You know, I gotta get some stuff from y'all. What y'all got right now?
You want to do the intro?
Real quick.
I keep hearing about CMOS.
CMOS gel.
What is it like? What do it do?
Oh yeah, you gotta pick the camera up and all that.
No, I'm not talking about that. Just do a sit down one.
What do CMOS do?
Cleanse you, give you energy, detox you. You feel me? Boost your immune system. Definitely a good job.
You just eat it plain regular like
that? Put it in
my
smoothie every morning. Make a smoothie. Put it in my smoothie. 2 teaspoons.
You be having this?
Menstrual cramps,
fertility. What else to do?
Fertility, energy, menstrual
sex
cramps,
drive.
libido.
All that.
I'm got 92 minerals in that jar.
92 minerals out of 100.
How much is this?
Like we had 8
How much is this right here?
25.
25?
Yeah.
You know, do that jar.
Put it in your teeth.
Say it again?
and coffee.
Start.
How
How the intro go? What y'all doing the intro? Just like this podcast, such and such.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do it no more.
All right, well, I'm going to tell y'all though, roast the stuff I got from y'all, this, I think I got, was it this? Love it. Yo, I'm talking about love it.
Appreciate that. Yeah, strawberry.
I don't remember what kind I had, but I had mango and I forgot. What was the other one? Just popping.
My favorite is honey vanilla. It's my favorite joint.
Which one? What I said?
Honey vanilla, yeah.
This joint lasted for a minute too. But my joint ain't lasted that long. My joint, no, I put this one every day. I was like, that'd be smooth. What's this?
There you go. Honey vanilla. The camera up.
That's
With the same kind?
This joint I've heard. Alright.
Skinner, you got any projects you working on?
Yeah, I'm working on my music right now, but I'm doing stuff. I'm putting out like 1 more, 2 more CDs, and then I'm done with music. I'm just doing my art. You start just doing art.
What's your like goal with the art?
I just love doing it. It's like, you know, I go through moments when I be real depressed, like sometimes. You know what I mean? With my baby, thinking about my son, so that don't just be saving me for real, but it just happen to be lucrative. I mean, so.
I was just about to say, you see art being as an asset as well, like you spoke about gold.
Yeah, you gotta figure, especially a person like me, like my stuff I be making. Just imagine when I'm going, art is about the artist. It ain't really about the artist. About the artist, if you got a story that you can know, and so when bad that it happened when he died. Right. But if you got somebody art that died, passed away, that's known, that's gonna be worth money for you.
Can we get some consignment?
Yeah, guarantee. Of course, I gotta do a painting for y'all anyway, because I appreciate that, Malcolm. Make sure y'all give me.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, I kept that joint. I kept that joint. It's on my table, like, you know what I mean, the little joint.
But we got this piece on that. I'll show you this joint. There's a piece with like, there's a duplicate of how the Haitians won the Haitian war.
Oh yeah, I actually, I didn't know they're fighting so long. You know, they're fighting for like a long time.
He's fighting for years.
Yeah, like years and years and years fighting. It wasn't like a fast joint, but they were. But sometimes I think, should they got independent? They live like that?
It depends on you say like something.
It's like they trying to punish them because they trying to punish them.
My mom lived in Haiti. That's why we got a lot of Haitian artwork.
Would you rather be independent in your house with no food in the art?
I said Haiti is rich. You can't listen to.
No, I know it's rich first.
It's the people like for example, like alright, it's like he'll tell you a story he told me, right? A guy he owned like the like it's like you know how you got like there's an infrastructure thing in the society. I don't know if it was like an energy thing or something like that. So everybody owned everything is black. Every the brothers and sisters is black, and they also live in the community. They also living like in the hood still. So like he went to his brother's house. House was so nice, but he owned like an energy thing. And it's like he took care of so much of the people. And like he was trying to do his art deal, and he had his art. He about to box like that. He was trying to negotiate prices. The boy used to sell prices this back in the day for $25,000, $50,000. That was nothing to him. But that's because they owned the land. So
but overall, they doing super bad.
Now that's quite different times.
They just found cobalt over there too, so they trying to like to get the stuff to make the phones. They found it over there.
But you know what? Haiti is like, alright, Haiti is such a big jump because that was on the richest soil. The soil actually, they say, I don't know how, because it's so close, but I don't know if they say richer than the Dominican Republic. They said the soil in Haiti.
Yeah, they just found some shit in there that they're trying to get right now. They said the only place.
Gold mine they found a couple months.
Yeah, also the earthquake happened too. That's what really I'm saying.
But before the earthquake, they still fucked up. Before the earthquake,
that joint made it bad.
Watch the documentary I'm talking about. These things they got no water, running water.
I was down there too. I seen how people live. I was culture shock.
So would you rather be independent living like that, or let somebody own your land and just make sure you live better?
It's like my thing is like a slave.
That's a hard thing because you still as a man want freedom. You feel me? That's the price you gotta pay for.
But if your freedom fucked up, like if you're free to be poor.
Yeah.
Would you rather be free to be poor, or would you rather like, damn, I want a toilet?
But you got people. You're free to be poor can be like in the future. You might get yourself from being poor, but your great
generations.
Yeah, but they not born yet. We talking about I need toilets and shit now.
Yeah, you gotta look at.
But it's like people with slavery. There was no out for them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm saying like I'm just talking about in general. Would you rather be poor and free, like you don't no opportunities,
Me
or
personally like you got to alright.
Because that's not really free. If you don't have nothing, you can't do nothing. You're not really free.
I disagree with that because you got free. You can direct things. You got power. You can direct. Like I can say, me, my people going this way. Man, we ain't got to use oil.
You can't get nothing from nothing though. You gotta have something.
But I'm trying. We got everything like it's like.
Yeah, man, say got brain.
When you got your freedom, you can actually deploy. You can actually take people away from these banks.
But how?
There's a documentary you got to watch. Go watch the Coconut War. Revolution? No, Coconut Revolution.
So say you live in Haiti right now. What would you said your brain can get you money. Like, what you think you would do to get out of that situation?
No, I can't. I'm
you can't. It's tough out there. I was like,
I was out
there like, why come out here? We was driving like, why would I? I'm saying
it's a joke called Revolution, the Coconut Revolution War. This story, right? It was a tribe. They was trying to move this tribe, right? The tribe probably like 30,000 people or 30,000 people. It sounded like a number like that. They went to war. These people trying to move out their land because they're so resourceful. These people got guns and bombs. They beat them with coconuts. But I'm saying they go all there because they use their mind, what they had, their resources.
It's Africa?
No, this is Australia. That's what I'm saying.
I know Australia. They do Australia dirty.
No, but I'm saying but it's like the fact that existed. I'm saying.
But they lost though.
No, they won. No, it wasn't in Australia. It was like in that area.
But you know, Australia is an island.
Yeah, but it's also like there's other islands also like around that.
Like New Zealand,
small islands and all that.
No, it's not New Zealand.
But you see what they did to Australia? You know about Australia's story?
Yeah, they murdered them.
They had war with the Australians, killed all of them. I mean, then they started to bring all of the criminals from England and made a whole Australia a place for the criminals from England. It was a jail. All the people from England jailed in Australia. People that get out of jail in Australia, they stay in Australia. Right. So all the white people that's in Australia started as a jail colony.
Murders and all that criminals.
Yeah,
so they go to Australia. I want to see this stuff.
Australia was all black.
You didn't know that's a black one?
I never even knew that until like 2012.
Yeah. They black with curly hair.
Yeah, so I said, what the fuck? They live in the gutters. They live in the gutter in Australia. They don't got shit. Yeah. right now. They don't got shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So they do them super dirty. I just watched a documentary on that about 3 weeks ago. Super dirty. I mean, whereas though like nobody even talk about that.
No, but the word I'm talking about, they won. By the way, I just want to let you know they won.
So when they won, did they have better living conditions? No.
They control. I'm saying they don't have an idea about the living how we live. That's not where they at. Right. They went off the research of the coconut.
Whoever they was fighting with,
coconut.
Whoever had coconuts and one with coconuts, whoever they was fighting wasn't a sufficient fighting force.
They really knew the land and they was able to say.
But it was their home, like that's how I think men want.
So they also voodoo as well. That's a real John.
Are they saying coconuts like to be like a metaphoric, or they really just say coconuts?
You got because coconut. So much things you can do with a coconut. So much things you can do. Man, you know what? But we talk about it. You don't got no knowledge.
You told me there's things you can do with a gun too.
And they lost. The gun lost.
I know. When I get in the car, I leave. I'm gonna read about it right now because I need to know how you.
Send them that, John. Some documentary YouTube show.
How you went with a coconut? That's like saying you can win with some bananas.
Like using the oil for like machinery, like as their gas.
I'm talking about how you win a war with it.
That's like Haitians. They use voodoo. That's how they win them.
Also, like
yeah.
When they beat, they did
the magic
guns,
and all
they want to use their guns only. They use the other things they already making in their guns.
Coconut, that's crazy.
You got.
They didn't win strictly off of coconut though. They didn't win strictly off of coconut.
I'm about to say, I'm like,
the coconut was the base though. They never switched. Like
they probably just called it Coconut Wars.
No. Coconut was the base. I didn't watch the whole. The show was so much. I'm like, I didn't really watch the whole.
First, I want to know where was it at? Like if you.
It was like on a part, like, cause we on this side of America. It was like on this side of the world. It was somewhere on the other side.
By Australia.
It wasn't too far away from us, something like that.
It's like New Zealand or something.
In that area, but I know there's other islands down there. But it was a company that because the land was so greasy.
Or they wanted something. They found something in the ground and they wanted.
They wanted to say, y'all gotta go. He's like, no, we're not going nowhere.
They always want to take.